Hey everyone, it is the Derby d'Italia, on this very snowy, blizzardy Sunday afternoon. I don't know how the weather is for you guys, but it's absolutely coming down. I've already plowed the driveway twice, and she keeps on coming. So I'll just have to hunker down for the time being. I hope everyone else is coming in fine today. I will be joined shortly with German Dave. And then I expect a little bit later on as well with Dash. But until then, please, everyone, like and subscribe. Numbers slowly ticking up. We're getting to that 2,200 mark. Help us roll over that 22. We like those little milestones, something to achieve, to look forward to. So please, please do subscribe. And of course, our socials are down in the description. That is Instagram, X, Spotify, as well as our Discord channel. All of it is there. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is a big, big game. And the table as well this weekend. Everyone at the top dropping points. I'll just show the table right from the get-go here, just to kind of show what we're coming into. Also, backwards Juventus coming in early, saying hello. Shout out to... But I mean, I need a better name. I need to get a better name. Backwards Juventus, BJ? Should I call you BJ? Anyhow, Juventus here sitting in 5th. A point ahead Fiorentina, who, I mean, they did fail. They did fail to win their dropping points huge. So we won't do worse than 5th. But Lazio drawing to Napoli, that's kind of a big deal there as well. Atalanta drawn. So everyone ahead of us, other than Inter, of course, who we are playing, has dropped points. Behind us, Fiorentina dropping. Milan coming away with the win. So, you know, they're coming in hot. Results mean a lot. And if we win, we're tied up there in 4th with Lazio, head to head. Now, if we lose, Inter win, they take 1st place. Now, if it's a tie, they stay where they were, a point behind, and we hang on. We hang on. That's what it is. That's what it's looking like right now. Just saying K. BJ. All right. We're going with it, BJ. Let's get into the game. While we're at it, where are we? Italy. Here we go. Cheryl saying, I like how the thumbnail has a hunk of coop miners in the coil of a snake. Oh, I didn't even make the coop connection on that one. Oh man. Yeah, I went more with like Merluda Shinter, you know. Pile of shit. Kind of look like zebra shit. But yeah. Getting the point across. Glad it's working. I'm glad he noticed too, because it wasn't like super obvious. I was hoping somebody would notice that. Okay, so there's been a couple of different formations already that have come up. That last one I saw was not this. The last one I saw was a 4-2-3-1. But I've been hearing about this 4-1-4-1. It seems like we're going to have to wait and see until it flashes up on the screen. It could be one of these hybrid situations as well. Of note, though, unless there's like a crazy last-minute change that we don't know about yet, Locatelli sitting this one out, at least from the start. Thuram taking that defensive midfielder role now, which I'm not upset about. Like, I love the guy. He's great. It just makes me wonder now why all of a sudden with Inter, we have a change of formation. Yes, like PSV is huge. Our goal, I guess if we look this wider perspective here with the Champions League, looking ahead with all competitions, the PSV match, so our goal is to get into the round of 16. In essence, we have to at least draw that PSV match. We have to get that result. If we lose here to Inter, going back to the table there, it doesn't really change much. And I'm hitting back on the wrong screen again. So sorry about that. I disappeared for a second. I meant to go back to the table. But give me a quick second here as I bring it back up. So again, zoom in. We would stay in 5th. We would still be a full game back from that top 4. But at the end of the day, I mean, things don't change a huge amount, I suppose, right? We're still in the fight. It's still we have quite a few games. We have 14 games, including today, right? Where this PSV one is sort of a one-off. We have to win it. So maybe from that perspective, you know, I'm looking for excuses is what I'm doing. Because this is still a huge game. But anyways, according to FOTMob here, we have Di Gregorio in net. Of course, we have Weah, Gatti, Vega, Savona in the back 4. Savona on the left this time. Thuram in the pockets. Then we have Conceição, Koopmeiners, McKennie, and Gonzalez. And Kolo Muani up top. So Blahovic still not in it. Mezzo says, get those 3 points. Yeah. I mean, they're huge. They're huge 3 points. The problem is we shouldn't be afraid of a team like PSV, and we are. So Locatelli not starting. So no Thuram is huge. We haven't even talked about Inter here. Let's look at it. And that is true. No Thuram for Inter. So we have ours. They don't have theirs. See what it actually says here. Just a bit. Okay, so he still is on the bench. So it's a precautionary, like, muscle thing. He could technically play if he had to, but he's not starting. He's not 100%, but he is there. But that is huge because Thuram, great season so far. That being said, Martinez has certainly picked it up. Certainly has picked it up this season. Slow start, understandable. There was a slow start. So, I mean, maybe a little bit off par. But definitely the threat. Taremi, obviously not their first option. Even looking to move him on. 1 goal, 1 assist this season. Only started 3, 18 matches. So he's kind of just a sub, a depth piece. And if we go to regardless, they have options. They have options up front. They can still be a threat. It's the midfield. And we know that with a deadly midfield that Inter, of course, has. There's no denying that. They can do whatever. If their midfield's on, I think we're going to try to shut that midfield down. We're capable of doing that. There's no reason why we can't just congest the middle. And that's what I'm seeing there with McKennie and Coop in that upper midfield position. They're just going to be bodying the midfield. Koopmeiners, of course, he's not quick. Put him up against Mkhitaryan, the slower side. McKennie, of course, outmatched by Barella, but just get in his face. McKennie's exactly the kind of guy that'll stay cool and just harass Barella. Maybe get into Chalanongu's face, but Thuram is there to shut those doors. You know, I can see this very much being, let's negate the Inter midfield, mitigate their output, and then see what happens. Maybe try to push out on the wings. Because we have Gonzalez and Chico both starting today out wide. That's my game plan. That's how I'm seeing it. Robbie had good FIFA cards, all I know. Yeah. He had his moment. I think that would have been the World Cup a couple years ago. I'm not mistaken. I'm bad. I'm bad for these going back in history like that. Those little details. Churro. Maybe yeah. Churro's coming in with something. Tornami got ejected and we still lost to the mighty Porto. Right. See? Okay. The Porto Tornami. Churro's got like just a wealth, an absolute wealth of ridiculous football knowledge just shoved into that head. Beautiful hair on that head too. I don't know how he does it. But just full of information. So he's always there, get my back, throwing that information. So thank you, Churro. Yeah, I mean, if this is the game plan, if this is how I'm seeing it, I still see maybe a tie. Oh. Inter might just have one of those games, mind you, where they just rip. If we have an off game and they're on, it could go. It's a derby. Oh my god, it could go any way. Really good. Fina Alafina coming in. Hi guys. Hi Dave. How's it going, Fina? Yeah, I just can't possibly put a prediction on this one. 4-4 on the last one. Yeah, we're just gonna have to buckle up for this. And I'm gonna need a lot of emotional support on this one. They're lining up in the tunnel now. I believe it's both home kits going against each other. Not mistaken. They still have the training kits on. We'll see. And of course, the ref here, Maurizio Mariani, not my favorite guy at all. Not at all. Aguscio or Aguscio. I'm sorry, I always mess that up. I apologize. All I am saying is we need to win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we needs. There's a lot of needs. Oh, if we win and then we still get the result on Wednesday. Oh man. 5% to win. Let's see the the betting odds. Butchered it. Juve 3.75, draw 3.3, Inter 2.1. So I'm horrible with how these work, but I know lower means more likely to win. Less payout. So it goes in favor Inter winning, draw, and then Juve winning. So I guess the betting odds not the greatest, even though we are home. I mean, look at our back line. Right, we used to make fun of Inter's back line of Bastoni, Cherlaby, and Pavard. I can't rightfully do that at the given moment. I mean, DeMarco and Dumfries somehow just perform as wingbacks under the squad. Just completely serviceable, contributing fullbacks, wingbacks, whatever. Nobody's essentially. Inter is keeping them in the limelight. Oh my lord. Yeah, we just hope Tornemi has an off day, that Martinez has one of his off days. That they lock down Chalalongu, and I know I'm gonna butcher his name only. Let's just deal with it. Okay, no, it is a 4-2-3-1 now on so Coop and Thurnam in the pivot, and then it's Chico, McKenny, Gonzalez. So all this 4-1-4-1, and that's to say it can transition. So who knows? Maybe it is a 4-2-3-1 with 4-1-4-1 with, on the attack. Right? I mean, the 4-2-3-1 could just be how they start the match. And here's David from Germany coming in with his expertise. How you doing?
Just in time. I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. You are just in time. We were trying to figure this out. So all these reports of 4-1-4-1, it did just show up on the TV of a 4-2-3-1. You think it's both?
It's uh, it's difficult to tell because we already played McKennie as a. I don't know who will play the more creative role of those, or I literally have no idea because
I'm
like
thinking just
Copelanders,
bodies. Shut down the midfield. That's all it
yeah,
is.
yeah, it's the most physical midfield we have. Yeah,
Yeah, just shut down that midfield.
yeah,
And then push it
yeah,
out to the wings.
yeah. No, it's the most physical midfield against that you can have against Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu, and Barella. But my fear is that when Inter is in position, in ball possession, that they can be dangerous because they're not the greatest lane closing, yeah, midfielders. So passing lanes are pretty open in that midfield. That's in that sense, Locatelli would be better because he's more intelligent closing those passing lanes. He makes it a bit more tougher on the opponent to pass through our midfield.
All right, we're
But
about to have
this is the most physical, I guess. We will try to shithouse something here.
all right, get in the Discord if you want the sync there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just waiting. They're all lined up. Gonna sync it up at the 10-second point. And there it is. Whistle. Enter starts it off. Couple more seconds. And there's the sync. Here we go. Juventus versus Schinter. Could even be a 3-5-2. I don't know. I don't know if it'll. That would be so anti-Mota, but we'll see. We'll see. It looks yeah, it looks like a 4-2-1-3. A 4-2-3-1. You know, give or take. A 2 in the pocket. Inter trying to move it up the wings, but it's overhit. And Coop is tracked all the way back there. Interesting positioning, but he sees it out.
Yep.
What's up, Bones? Luca or Louise would give us the plan B against pressing. No Louise, though. Injured. Does it mean we will go gung-ho with the long balls? Up the wings, for sure. It's either going short or long. I don't know. We'll see.
No, the thing is, I don't think we have the players for long balls. Thuram is not good at long balls. McKennie is not great at passing whatsoever. That's the only passer out of our midfield is Koopmeiners, and I still I'm trying to figure out whether he is playing like a 10 like the other games, or
No.
if he is pulled back a bit and next to McKennie like in a double pivot 8, so to speak, or whether McKennie is pulled down a bit deeper. I don't know yet.
McKennie looks like he's playing more advanced at the moment.
Yeah, that is looking like an 8 double pivot so far, like in defending at least.
It is Inter now, just holding on to it. They're playing very possessive. Getting booed early. Oh, and there's a slip, which McKennie jumps on. And the early mistake, let's see what happens.
Oh my
and
God.
It's Nico puts it over the bar. Oh, good early look.
But at least we took a shot, man. That's good.
Jeez. And that's the factor that you cannot account for in these matches, are moments like this where a little slip just completely opens up the game. And unfortunately, that ball bounces off of Nico's knee. He can't settle it down.
Press.
And
yes.
it is a press, and
Yes,
it's won
press.
here
I
by
told
Weah,
you, man.
and it's a foul.
Fuck. No, but you see, that was the intensity I wanted, man. If I had been a coach, I would have screamed like press, like.
Oh, Bones calling you out on McKennie's passing. He's, I mean, maybe not the most prolific passer. He certainly improved this season all around. I would give him that.
Yeah, but he's still not a great passer, man. You can tell me what you want.
He's average, I would say.
Oh, like yes, he had like couple of long balls that arrived, but yeah, our wingers were completely isolated on
I
the
mean,
wings. Like
we
he
can look him up.
never. No,
Looking McKenny up on FB Ref.
no.
I'm going with just average. Passing. Maybe he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest. I pass
Oh,
it.
that's yeah. Yeah. It's not like I'm lying to you guys.
Oh, through
Yes.
almost
Oh,
gets through, but nice little
it
run.
didn't go nowhere. But that's what you mean. That's what you need in that midfield. That physical presence of him is nice to have.
I like how he runs through. Like he's not graceful.
No,
He's
he's
more like a
just
giraffe. Like
no,
a have you,
like a bull. Oh, he's like a bull.
have you seen a giraffe run?
Oh yeah,
I imagine more like that. Like a bull is like
yeah.
head down charging. That's more like a McKenny, honestly, I would say. But
I
Thuram,
like
he's just like he's
damn.
just so tall. He's so big.
I like our intensity, man.
Intensity has been good. It's been 5 minutes though, man. Like
Yeah.
Barella, what's wrong with you, Barella? What's going on? Crying already, eh? Maybe got stepped on. Oh, this his shoelace undone? Oh man, you gotta go do your shoelace up. Oh yeah, Colo just stepped on him. Whatever. I don't care. Barella's not getting any love from me. How does Nico keep starting over Gildas or Bangula? So you have to understand too that the way Mata is playing is that he's just gonna bomb his wingers up and down the field.
Yep.
And then he's just gonna swap them out for the fresh ones and do the exact same thing.
Exactly.
So whether he kind of swaps it out in terms of the wingers, why Nico gets the start, oh,
Yep.
those things I can't say, like why one starts over the other than maybe rotation or maybe some
Oh,
sort of favoritism.
it's just a game-to-game basis. I think
Yeah.
what got Nico Gonzalez the nod in this game, he's a bit more physical offensively, maybe a bit of an aerial presence, and against that three-man backline, that's maybe what you need. And if you need speed around the 60th minute, like you can still change around.
Yeah, it's not horrible with the game coming up on Wednesday. It's again we discussed that in the pregame. What's really the long-term game plan? And that's up for Mata and his coaching team to kind of figure out game to game. We can only speculate. I won't say he Pirlo, but I'll say he's better than a lot of players on this team. In terms of McKenny. A lot of them McKenny too is him pressing. So that's where his passing game is on, is that he wins the ball over in a dangerous area. But in terms of like deep lying passes, not so much. I mean, we're getting into the nitty gritty of the stats. I don't really want to bring off Epi ref in the middle of a match and start like taking down the numbers. Do that another time, perhaps. Oh, Savona getting lost. Dumfries. Oh, still with it. And Vega just boots it, even though Di Gregorio was there. He didn't want to mess. So this is Vega's his third match now that we're seeing him. And Dumfries doing well just to keep it off. Just inside the line. There's a corner here. Lots of action already. 8 minutes. And out swinger dropping funny. Coop has to swing it out. Landing here for Chico. No outlets. There's a foul now on.
What?
It's a Juve foul on Pavard?
I know it is, but there were two fouls before that we could have got them. but this is a
Okay,
foul.
yeah. I guess
But
there was a foot there.
there are
He
one or two
oversold it.
situations that we didn't get. Like in that
Yeah, I don't know.
cluster right there.
It looked like there was a couple incidentals, but it is a free kick in a pretty decent position here now. Looks like Chongarongo. Chong, I'll just call him Chong. Screw it. Why are you listening to Benetti if you hate his voice? Just turn him off.
I don't have any sound on whatsoever, so
One's cleared out. Colo gets a face full. And
elbow.
that is called back. So Mariani's calling everything. See how
He
much was
straight
in
up
it.
elbowed him, man.
Yeah, there was an elbow there. You just don't always see that called.
It was nothing malicious, but elbow's an
No.
elbow.
No, just he's not letting anything go at this moment. There was a long ball attempt that did nothing. They always want to hear my favorite chant. Interlista pezzo di merda. I'm sure you could just get something like that on YouTube. It would be good if they had just you can separate the audios and just have the atmosphere audio. Sometimes they do that if there are no commentators. They'll just straight up show a match.
Hey, but yeah, you guys have to tell me something. I don't know if it's because I have become a bit older now.
He's
Or
30 years old now.
yep. Am I the only one that feels like chanting specifically against an opponent and insulting them? Like, is that cringe to you guys?
Yeah, it doesn't happen as much in North America. Not to say it doesn't happen.
Because it's happened. Like even in Berlin, like against specific teams, they have like direct chants against them.
Mhm.
I know it's football. Football, like, is tribalistic the right word? It's a
It
tribalistic
is.
sport
Yeah.
where you're trying to chant and yeah, man. I don't know
Oh,
if
Chico just
it's
fell.
just me. It looked
Did
like
they overwater the pitch?
it
That's
looked
the couple.
like he slipped or something.
Yeah, that's the second slip now. Too much water, guys.
Oh, because wasn't that offside?
Oh, dangerous pass over the top end. Oh no.
No
Barella
offside?
chips it over. Was it onside? I don't think it was onside. No.
No, he just slipped.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was
it's
well
offside.
offside. That was
Yeah.
honestly kind of bad on Barella not to time that run properly. Because I mean, that's all he had to do in the situation was time it. So, oh, giving away
That's
again
bad. Oh my
dangerously,
god, that
and
is oh my god.
man, overhit. But
That
come
that
on, guys.
that could have ended bad.
Copy here and Coop. Lucky that it's called back a foul. He's
What
just getting
what
run
the
by Mkhitaryan.
what the hell are they doing?
They're playing it centrally, which it's clear that this is where Inter is strongest. Is centrally.
They pass it to players that are literally man marked. Again?
Decision making right now is not great. I understand, like Inter is strong all across the pitch, but you gotta move it outside of the danger areas. They're just getting clogged up right now. They can't control the ball.
Oh
The
my
back pass
god.
overhit, and here's Barella turning it around. And that's a chip off Gatti. Now it's a corner. He's getting razzled up. It has got to stay cool. Gatti's upset, clearly. I want to get everyone to tighten it up. Oh man, gotta calm this down. I mean, the set pieces for Juve is a weakness, a strength for Inter.
Like, calm the game down, not to risky passes while like Inter's press is picking up. Like, you can't do risky stuff right now.
There's words with Mariani now too. I don't know, up in the mix there, but here's the corner, and it out deep.
By the way, they are good at set pieces, we are bad at, so can't allow too many of those as well.
So far, their passing in the final third hasn't been good, and that's been to our advantage now. But they're gonna eventually tighten that up too. It's early in the game; they're still filling things out. Don't let those passes through. Vega now is trying to get the boys together.
Honestly, he showed more temperament right there than I
And this guy
ever
here,
saw.
Coop. Long ball by Di Gregorio. This going straight back to Inter. What started off not bad, it's now gone Inter's way.
Yeah, we had good 5 minutes, but no, conceded control.
And Inter's fine doing this, right? Just getting the game chippy. The one thing with Inter really is it's a veteran team.
Yeah.
They don't have too many young guys.
Yeah. No, they can play in a standstill. They don't need a lot of ball movement. They can create out of nothing because they're intelligent in possession. They know where to be. Yeah.
And they're just going to move this ball around, make us chase the game, let us tire out because, we play this running game.
They will punish everything. Like, yeah, if you're unlucky, every single mistake.
And look, we get the ball back, and now we're just stuck in deep. We go long again. These long balls aren't going to work out. Super low percentage. Like, what are we expecting to get here? Just and now this is the imbalance with the team is we've gone too physical in the midfield that we have nobody to properly move the ball up.
Yep.
Chico getting a foul by yanking Mkhitaryan's arm. Oh, it's Inter with it now. Still kind of just playing it out. They're reading the game fairly well at the moment. I think they're going to be patient for their goal from when they try to turn the screw down. Now that they're deep with the ball, the press by Juve isn't even near effective as Inter. But we somehow seem to be running around a lot more when we don't have the ball.
But when they are already in position like this where they are running the ball confidently, you can't just press it blindly. But this when you have already a couple of players in their half, when they're like immediately when they are trying to build up and not when they're already set up in their ball possession. And we are too scared to do any sort of man marking or
Inter's just kicking it around right now. Maybe we get lucky with the mistake, but at the moment, they're just toying with us. And it is a negative game, but at the same time, it's like this is the type of pragmatism that works. When the other team's coming out frantic, it's like having a puppy, right? You just let the puppy run circles around the living room a few times. Eventually, it's going to tire out. The Batman. Evening peeps. Anyone feeling an ugly win in the horizon? So it's something's ugly. I agree with the ugly part.
Yep.
shall see. Chico stealing the ball, but can't get away with it. And now the midfield chasing back as it's
no.
Barella stepping
No,
forward,
that's not good.
stepping around. That was what a save! What a
Oh
shot!
my
It's
god.
still in play here, headed over by
Oh
Dumfries,
my god.
and that in all right should have been an Inter goal. Man, everything but putting it in the back of the net on this play for Inter. Barella somehow just chipping the ball into play as he falls back with a ridiculous bicycle kick. Was it Taremi?
Yeah. My
Man, and
god.
it's carried away by Di Gregorio and then followed up with another bad shot. It's just, man, just like that. And that's the danger with Inter, right? They sit back, they wait for that mistake, wait for that open, bam. That's what Allegri used to give us. It sucks to watch, but it's definitely a game plan against a Juve that it's like a little yappy dog, right? They're just like nipping at your heels. Just let them do it. That's all Inter's gonna do. Let them do it. Until they stop for a second, and they're gonna kick us in the face. Trying to get too cute with the passing doesn't work.
Can we stop losing the ball in midfield, man?
Oh, and another overcooked pass by Inter, which could have easily been converted again. I mean, we are lucky, honestly, at this moment that Thuram is not playing and that we have Taremi. Taremi has looked bad. Like, he's looked good, but his finishing, and that's always been the problem with Taremi, is his finishing isn't great. He's not a prolific finisher anyways, right? He can still be dangerous. We just saw that bicycle. He can do it, but
Do you remember?
if Thuram was here, they probably would be goal up.
Do you remember 20 minutes ago when I very quickly and very briefly talked about midfield when you said what the lineup is gonna be, and I said we are lacking passing?
Yeah, no, there's no passing.
Yeah.
Gosh, no chemistry. No, because the coach didn't put the chemistry together. That's what we're saying here, is that it's good to have the physicality and try to stop their midfield from doing something, but it's also stopping our midfield from doing something. And now there is a long ball. Oh, he gets through, Nico. He tries from alone. It almost spills through. Back pass. It doesn't get into our feet. It's given away to Chico. He puts it on that. Another dribble past the line and out for a corner.
Out of nowhere.
Nothing. It's now Juve.
Who was that cross from?
McKennie, I believe, was chasing that down. I believe it happened too quick.
No, who crossed it? Because that was pinpoint perfect.
Trading haymakers. It's almost like that right now, but the haymakers aren't landing. Man, how was my dog sleeping?
Was that Koopmeiners with a cross? Who made? Oh, was it where?
Well, it is.
I didn't even remember. It was from somewhere in our midfield area.
There's the corner now. It's a little heavy, heads up, and Summer has to die for the save.
All right.
Couple shots on net now. I believe that was Colo, but not target.
Yep. Oh no, the header was Thuram, I believe. I saw long hair, I believe.
Well, it's regardless. I mean, shots on net. I'm actually watching in 720p. Yeah, it still looks like shit.
Hey, they're not giving us any better options, so.
No, it's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. See if Inter can do something with it now.
The problem is they see how unsure we are in passing, how undecisive, and they know that we can pass it right now to save our life. they're pressing immediately every single player because they know they will lose it. Like if you show this weakness,
Well, they're just gonna
Yeah.
keep on putting it into the box, into dangerous areas, and see where it lands. They've been doing well enough to recover the ball, even if
Yep.
some of this slop here, right? They can clean that up. Oh, and Chico can't clear. He can just get slid tackled like a
you see,
mofo.
like immediately when one of our players wins the ball,
Chico doing well to get back into the play after getting taken down, man. Yeah, that was Colo's better.
Yeah.
But Soma are so far perhaps having to make the harder saves. Almost even. Possession clearly in Inter's favor. Do I dare look at the stats? Yeah, they're 64%.
No, but Agusho, what is bad? If you look at the stats currently, our passing is bad, like worse than ever. It's 80%. Like in the other games, we are around 85, 86 to 90, like in that area.
Even
And
higher
now,
sometimes.
yeah, and now we are even below average. They're not letting us like get
Well, here we have
into
these
a
long
rhythm
balls,
whatsoever.
right? Like,
Yeah.
or we're just dumping the ball forward. And what, we're just stopping to do our shoelaces here? Like, what's going on?
Then they're not even like letting us get into possession. They press us, force crosses, or mistakes. By the way, we have 36% ball possession, so
Those are the kinds of games you want to win, though, just to shut the hipsters up. He's 5 and just losing by 3 goals. Golo
I
getting called.
I won't go that far though.
Golo's upset with that call. A bit of a clip. He's selling it a little bit. Glue. That's what, maybe I'll call it glue. More appropriate. Nobody needs too many syllables in their name, anyways. And we're not supposed to lose anything at home, though, Chiro. That's kind of the point. We want that fortress, which had its cracks. Oh, dangerous there. Bastoni's given space to walk through. Oh, he overcooks that pass, too.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, Inter is losing because they can't pass in the final. They can pass everywhere else on this pitch. They're especially their crosses into the box. They're just being trash. They have to be doing better than that.
Yeah, but if we give them chance after chance, at some point they will. Yeah.
Man, and
Look
they can't
again.
clear out this ball.
What the hell is that?
No control. And this is why we're just kicking it down. Whenever we don't kick it down, we give it up. Zero passing ability on the team at the moment. There's a long throw in. High boot there. I don't think it caught anybody. Okay, so I don't know if I agree with this one, Finalist. They say they don't know where their team players should be because want to change the team all the time, trying to go away when surroundings are familiar. Okay, Allegri maybe once or twice a season had the same lineup 2 weeks in a row. He always changed things.
Yep.
But he also made a lineup that fit the players that he had. He didn't force them into some sort of philosophy. I believe that's the difference. Is that philosophy doesn't always line up with reality. Or Allegri just dealt with Allegri or reality. He's like, this is the shit that I have, so this is the shit that I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
I think that's where our breakdown is that we're being too philosophical. It was the same with Pirlo. It was all philosophy. Oh, and Weah can't
Oh my
clear,
god.
and he gets in the way of DeMarco's shot. I think by the time Inter gets the ball, they are out of energy. Seems like to me they cannot connect in the third half.
At
Why
some
don't they
point
have the energy though? Like
no,
what?
it's at some point they will if we keep giving them the like chance after chance. Yep, Allegri had always Loca and Rabiot, but
No,
that's not
not always,
chemistry
because there
as
was
well
injuries.
because no, there were injuries, but even when we had that, like it's not a midfield that is good in creating anything. Like we weren't able to create with the ball, so we always had yeah, we should host our goals. We should host also
Oh yeah,
ourselves to the Champions League spots. Like it's not like we created anything.
that was all
Yeah,
shit house
for
though.
if yeah,
Once in a while, you had a beautiful goal. Just individual talent. Another
yeah.
giveaway dangerously. Does this cross make it? Does to Lautaro, but Lautaro just whiffs it wide.
God.
I mean, he was 1-on-5. Kind of swung at it, but doesn't connect.
Honestly, we saw a lot of boring and horrible games, but I don't. This is the worst I've seen us. Like how unsure we are, how scared. Like the
With Allegri, whenever we played a game like this, the Derby d'Italia, I'd be like, yeah, we can take them. And we might not have come out of it. I mean, we know last January, the season crumbled after we lost to Inter. But like any given week now, doesn't matter if it's Inter or there's another. Okay, let off. So yeah, no, it could be Parma, and I'm still worried. Name Dave, what kind of football do I like? The one that wins.
the football that wins you, that wins you the game. We shouldn't be married to specific systems because every coach has his own philosophy. But what, in my opinion, is dangerous having coaches that have a philosophy and can only stick to that and can't interchange anything. And that is the situation we are in. Like you have to do something. You have to look at the players you have at disposal and change the system for them as well to work. And then if you need like other players for your philosophy, then you do it in the transfer window. But when you have a team or that is not fitting together or that doesn't have chemistry, you have to change around your tactical closet that you put the team in.
At the end of the day, it's like, what kind of football do you like? It's so dependent, right? Like if I'm just throwing on football in the background, not really paying attention, then like the Prem
Yeah.
is perfect because it's just kickball, chase, whatever. It's physical. It's easy. It's easy to watch,
Yeah.
right? If I want to like sit down and analyze things like what we do here on YouTube, then yeah, Italian football is definitely where it's at. Oh, feed it here to Colo. Does he settle down? Oh, just over the bar.
Oh.
Oh, inches off of throwing. Oh, McKennie heading that on. That was beautiful. Oh, he took. Should we take a piece? That might be a corner. But yeah, just finish that thought. Like, if I just want to sit down at a game and enjoy football, I would say something like the Spanish League. Probably like the most fluid and beautiful to watch, right? Like,
Yeah.
do I want to go and spend a bunch of money to go watch an Italian football match that's going to be 0-0? Like, maybe not. So, like, I just think it's very situation dependent.
Honestly, what you know, I I'm pragmatic in football. Hold up, let us wait for
Here's
the
the
score.
corner. Heads up. That'll. No. The Cherby keeps it in play. All right.
And they're pressing already. Pressing already. Pressing already.
Bona does well to
Hope a
release
bit of
that pressure.
space.
A spike Coop.
That was
Gets it. Fed
Got
back.
Ah,
Ooh. But Thuram's it back. Okay, it's Juve trying to do
finally.
something. But the press on Thuram relieves the pressure. Ooh, driven pass in, takes a deflection off it to Sommer. That goes the attack. Totally forgot. They won the league last year. Repressed that memory. Yeah, you don't want them to get a back-to-back, and that was their second star. Now they got all braggy about it.
And also you don't want Napoli to win it because, yeah.
Well, I mean, what's the chances it's neither Inter or Napoli?
We even hate Atalanta. Like, can they do something? I don't know.
That would be huge if Atalanta was able to win it, though. Just from a storyline and neutral perspective, that would be a pretty big deal. Dumfries turning this around, corner in, and Lautaro puts it over the bar.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Inter are gonna shoot themselves in the dick after this one.
Oh my god. Can we please score one and make them pay for missing all of these? Please?
What do you mean by De Zerbi is above like all eras? Like I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like he's still human, right? It's not like he did like the invention of total football, for instance. Like what's his name? The Dutch guy. I'm forgetting his name.
Sorry, who? What?
Total football. The total football guy from the 70s. Dutch. This is Bachiro, help us out. Yeah, I know you know this now.
Not Cruyff.
Yeah, Johan Cruyff.
Yeah, Cruyff.
Yeah.
Johan Cruyff, yeah.
Yeah, like a guy like Johan Cruyff, I would say, is like one of those guys that's above the idea to his contemporaries, for instance, right? De Zerbi, I don't know.
No, look what my idea of football is, and honestly, everybody like will now hate me for it. The Pep Guardiola style, 4 center backs. One center back that is moving into midfield, so one of them needs to be a good enough passer.
Oh my Kenny.
And or corner? All right.
He gets the corner.
And all these 6 players in front of them, like brilliant players, passers, quick wingers, a striker that can, like, everybody needs to be a good passer, and the wingers need to have speed. And then let them cook.
You would escort German Dave? There's a perfectly good torquing Deshaun on the bench, but here's a corner in. Punched out. And on that note, there's a torquing Dusan for you. Juve still with it though. The opponent's doing well, just staying back there to redistribute the ball. Just pressure on him, but he's staying calm, liking it. "36 minutes now. I do have to say it has been a fairly quick half so far. Entertaining to a point, you know. From a neutral perspective, there's stuff going on.
Not for us, though.
Giving us something to talk about.
Like, we had a couple of situations that were decent, but we could have conceded 3 already.
Oh, ooh, little turn here, curled. Anybody, nobody gets on it. Ah, man. McKennie, though, having a game.
Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Come on.
Here's Weah, and is that a corner? Where does it go out? Off the frame. Off the frame of my vision. I don't know if that was side or end. I mean, the frame could be the goalpost, right? You gotta be careful. It is a corner. So our corners now starting to add up. Honestly, barely even half, all things considered. But here we go. Doesn't make it past the first man. Savona there again, all the way back. Will redistribute this. Go along this time, trying to find Coop. And it finds Mkhitaryan. Oh, bad ball. It's Juan. And again, very cute balls by Juve.
Nice.
I don't know if it's
Nice
necessary,
anticipation.
but it's Juve back with it. Change it to the right side.
Well, finally, but this is what you have to do, like for them to weaken their press a bit, because they will not dare to press you that high when you put a bit of respect into them. And next corner.
Yeah, Weah trying to take one from outside the box, wins the corner.
The problem is Agusio. We played 5 minutes like that and then gave up.
Yeah, we did. It was like 4.5 minutes.
Hey, you remember how like I said immediately, hey, I love this intensity, keep it up, pressing, and it was gone after 4.5
We can never
minutes.
keep it. And I mean, they are human. You can't expect them to keep it up. Nico taking this corner. It's a high sweep in one.
Oh my god.
Almost looked like a
Oh my god,
handball,
these
but
corners. Oh no.
and
Oh no.
here's Glue coming up with it.
Oh, please, we are.
Oh, and there's the toe by Coop. Inter still with it, but pressing on now with 5 minutes left. There was barely any contact there. Dumfries yelling. I think that was good non-call on the play. Hero with the dolphin poop. Yeah, he definitely. If anything, Chico would have kept him from falling with that grab. So, yeah. But Lautaro, where is he going with that? Wow, just the shooting boots aren't on for Inter today. I don't know what to say.
Wow. An Alberto Costa sighting, sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, on the bench.
Monta's nervous because his beloved Inter hasn't scored yet. Oh, shit. The theories. Oh, no, here's Dumfries.
God,
Gatti, last
oh
man
my
back.
god. Those slide tackles.
And he blocks the. Oh my god, Inter, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me. Another block. Inter still coming at it. Polo taken down. Nope. There is the call.
Yes, free kick. Oh my god. Another situation survived.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Inter is playing trash ball.
Oh yeah.
There is no reason for them to not be on the scoreboard right now.
Oh yeah.
They have been a complete let off. Here's Thuram. I love his runs.
Yes.
Can't find him, but there's McKennie. Gets it to Colo. No. He's battling down low with Cherby.
Pressure. Foul. Yeah.
And it does go Inter's way. But that's fine. You know what? I like that. Harass him. Make Inter look like a little bitch.
Yes,
as Cherby's on the ground holding his balls, looking to see if he's still got them, because he doesn't.
Yeah, but I said pressure, not slide tackling him.
But look at a Cherby and his lanky little fucking raptor arms. Like, that was good. It probably shouldn't have gone. That was incidental. Obviously, he favored the defense in that case. But I love that harassing. Just harassing.
100%.
Like, the guy, he looks like he has like a fantasy techno rock. Okay, hold on. Big slide tackle. Dumfries off the post. Oh my lord. God. Oh my lord. Dumfries. That's the side of the net.
And nope, he is an obligation. But I still think he's okay, man. Like, I don't know what he's number one doing on the left side.
Is Nico Gonzalez option to buy? From reports, we've already hit the obligation as of today. I heard that, so we'll see. What? Oh, that's like some hockey shit right there. That's some body checks in the midfield. McKenny gets back up. He's like, yeah, bro. Sit the fuck down. Glue sticking to the ground. Savona is kind of slow. He also has the pubalgia still as well. So that's why he's kind of just hanging back a lot. They're playing him as best as they probably can.
Yeah, but I don't know if if playing him against Dumfries, who's very quick, is the best option. And he had already one missed side tackle that gave him.
Oh, that one was going in. Di Gregorio pushes it past its corner. Not a bad shot by DeMarco. Might have been going out, but close. Less than a minute now. Corner for Inter. Probably about 3-4 minutes going to be added on. Inter really has so many ugly players, though.
Oh yeah,
it is one of the ugliest teams.
it absolutely is. Bastoni ugly, Acerbi ugly,
Acerbi is
Barella ugly,
Honolulu,
Çalhanoğlu ugly.
Mkhitaryan, they're all atrocious. Oh, nice. And there's Gatti. They're calling for a handball. I didn't see anything there. Summer all the way out to kick this one back in. We don't know how much is added on yet, even though it's in the 45th minute. And is he just killing the half? There is a whistle.
Is he? Oh, all right.
It's the half. It is the half. Okay.
Are they looking for the? Or are they checking for a handball?
Maybe if it's a foul. Or the arm. Maybe there's the arm. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, halftime. There's halftime.
Woo! That was a bit of a half, wasn't it? How about their hairstyles? Yeah, some of them, like Bastoni. This whole like going high and tight here and then having this poof up here makes no fucking sense, man. Are you a Marine? Are you in the Corps?
I still can't believe that Lautaro has the same hairstyle for 10 years and it's that weird.
Just that weird. What is he, Chilean? Where's he from?
Argentinian.
Sorry. The other side of that mountain.
One of the guys that you don't like.
The other side of the Andes, my bad. All right, let's Fop Bob. Oh boy, here we go. All right. Give me a second.
Hey, before pulling up FODMAP.
But I got it.
Oh, you are no. I wanted us to do a little prediction how many big chances Inter had.
Okay, I haven't looked yet.
You haven't looked yet? I say it felt like 5. I say FODMAP said 3.
I'm gonna go with 4. Go with 4. Big chances 2.
Oh, I was closer.
Okay, so there's a momentum. Yeah, mostly Inter. Definitely mostly Inter, but we had our moment. Yeah. There was like clear moments in Juve's favor. But I don't know. I don't know how to really put this. We had less chances, but when we had it, we looked less embarrassing.
Yeah.
Is that the best way of saying it? Inter should be winning like 2-3-0 right now. But
the ones we heard were surprisingly dangerous as well. Our chances. Hello, dude, they have already 1.7 xG, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so they should have at least a couple goals in at this point.
No, but we are lucky, absolutely.
So 40 to 6% possession, XG 4.2 to 1.7, 7 to 12 shots, big chances 0 to 2. into the extended stats there. So passing 123, 78%. They're 210, 87%. Foul 7-5, corners 5-4. You know, it definitely was Inter's half overall. You know, if we were scoring a boxing match, he would obviously score Inter ahead in that round. That being said, it's still 0-0.
Yep.
We've looked more clinical in the final third, but they've definitely shown up a lot more in the final third.
Yep. But we are, yeah. I think they are equally as bad defensively. It's just that we barely get into the situations.
It's just it's still so hard to really call though. The last 45 minutes here, like who's going to come out ahead? It honestly could just either way. This could end 0-0 or this could end 4-4 again, it feels like.
Yep.
We need Dusan to call on the pitch. Yeah, we've been calling. Let's go Brexit ball 4-4-2.
Look, the problem is, of course, it's good for both of them, but you have to sacrifice in another position.
Mm-hmm.
So you either sacrifice a midfielder, which I can't even imagine. Look how our midfield is looking now. Imagine sacrificing another one. Or you sacrifice a winger and play Kolo on the left, but he's not a great isolated winger himself.
Listen, you put Dusan in Coop's position and you have the same person. Just a big white dude. That's it. Just a big white dude to get in people's way.
I reckon he would be even worse than Coop.
Oh man, I'm just fucking around. All right, should score and increase our silver profits. He should score. He should do that. Absolutely. But looking at this, there's only two I see here: Barella and Bastoni, 7-5 and 7-4 respectively. Everyone else just in sixes. Both teams, just mediocre. I would even give Di Gregorio and Summer something a little bit more. They both had something to do there. And they just showed Colo's.
Did I say that? Was that my joke? I even forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where they are at their best, man.
This is why you guys gotta clip shit, man. You gotta clip things for us. We can't catch it all.
Oh my god.
Or 3-1-2. Good. You could do so much. Every time we talk about it, you could.
No, that is okay, but then again you lose another winger. You have Yildiz playing effectively as a 10, but you lose another winger that can play quickly up the field.
If you clipped it, Chiro, where is this clip?
We need it, please. Because I don't remember, unfortunately, man.
Need to see the clip.
But if I said that, that's one of my better ones.
My dog's farting in his sleep. It's not very nice. Barella and Bastoni have been really good. I would say Dumfries looks great, but I'm not sure because Savona is really slow and is making Savona look bad. We don't have full backs, really. Cambiaso apparently is okay-ish. Maybe, I don't know.
Does it even matter?
Do you put on Lloyd Kelly?
No. Hell no.
Lloyd Kelly. Oh, yeah.
Look, with Cambiaso, I reckon the only thing he would help would be offensively, maybe, because he is good in passing, he is good in going up the pitch, but man, I don't know what the problem is that defensively nothing works. We always give up chances. And this game is showing like against a team that has half decent midfield. Of course, a really good midfield and half decent like strikers. Like we are in danger the whole game, man. And Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Defensively is what's scaring the most, and that's why I don't know how much impact Cambiaso will have when he returns to the team.
Yeah, the lack of counterattacks. The only thing I would say with this one, because that is Inter style, is you might just completely negate everything at that point
Yeah.
if you kind of line up the same way. Whether it's 4-4-2, 3-5-2, whatever, you kind of ingest, as we see as every team does a 4-3-1-2 or 4-2-3.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying. Jesus Christ, everyone does the same formation, and I yell about it. So at least this time it's different. We got two different formations. I'm not even going to start complaining about that because I'll just be a hypocrite at this point. But otherwise, yes, no, I agree. We do play very well on a counterattack.
But we're not using it. We're not using
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
but playing on the problem with us playing the wings this game is obviously they have very strong wings as well.
Yeah.
But we don't have the outlet, right? The midfield isn't distributing properly, as we've already mentioned.
You need quick passing. You need very quick passing in order to take advantage of out of counterattack.
Yeah, to get these guys on the run, right?
If you have a great counterattack, you should arrive in between like 8 to 15 seconds at the opposition box from your box to theirs. That's the average time that scores you most effectively goals in a counterattack. Like literally like the whole pitch. Best case, you have a very quick long pass because you have a player already at the center line, and he just does a turn and runs directly at goal, or has wingers next to him, or you do it with quick short passes. That would be the 15-ish second way of building a counter attacker. But we don't have, like with this lineup right now, like we have no chance at that. I'm sorry to offend them. Like all of us are McKennie fans, I believe. So I'm not gonna say I will offend the McKennie fans with this, but we are all fans of him. But he's not the greatest passer, so counter attacks are not a viable option. He's great at pinpointing crosses, but for that you need one or two options that are around the center line to take advantage of that. And yeah, Thuram, we see his passes, like passing is not great, but he's a bulldozer, but that doesn't help you enough with counter attacks. And yeah, Cope Miners, honestly, I'm not sure what he is doing. This game he is like playing very, very deep in midfield, but still like no control over the game, doesn't keep it for a couple of seconds. I don't know. This game doesn't seem like a game where we can counter attack quickly.
Yeah, like when did Chico? Look at Chico's here now too, and he got it all shaved up to the side. Like, come on, guys, like ridiculous. Everyone's in the Marine Corps all of a sudden. So, here's a dumb question that doesn't really matter, but football players that have numbers like 99, is it dumb? Like that's a hockey number. That's Wayne Gretzky.
I don't like them. Yeah, I think everything above 25 is unnecessary.
Unless you're like
Because
a youth guy, you're like 42, whatever.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I think everything like above 25 is unnecessary because you have max, like how many players do you have in your team eligible to play? Is it 25 the most, I think? So okay, let's say okay, you can go up until 30, like that would be okay.
Yeah, we're not Chelsea here. Listen, Chiro, I don't want to hear about economics when these guys make millions of dollars a year. Honestly, I do that. I get my hair cut shorter. Like you might notice my beard is cut a little bit shorter because in a month I am going to the barber. I'm like, okay, drop it down. I got a month to go, and it's because I'm a cheap ass bitch. I don't make $2.5 million a season. If I made $2.5 million a season,
Honestly,
I would just buy a fucking barber.
look at this, man. I haven't gone to the barber in 2 months, I believe. I'm letting everything up here grow, and I wanted to cut the sides down. Usually I do that every 2 weeks, but I haven't even done that for the last 2 months because everybody's saying, "Oh, why not try to grow it?" So I have been very economic, and my haircuts only cost about 15 to 20 euro. So
Yeah, it's just they think it's hip. They think it's cool. I don't know what's going on, but it's just no, man. Just have normal hair. Whatever your hair is, don't like
yeah. And
keep your
I
hair.
learned to shave myself with a razor as well, like to do the form of my beard
Oh,
and
I
stuff like
used to
that,
do
and
that.
a
Yeah,
couple of excess hair, so I don't need the barber to do that as well. So I'm good, man.
just don't have a faux hawk in 2025, like Mr. Mariani here. That's also super cringe. It was always kind of cringe. I thought, why would he just like what? Why would you go like this? I don't know. Just have like be chill. Just be chill.
Yep. Yeah.
Or just grow it like cauliflower and defend with your aura. Not everyone can do that either. He has very straight hair.
I've yeah, my hair does look. My hair is already growing like in all of every single like direction. It wouldn't fall like as it won't fall as nicely as his hair.
Well, there certainly is quite the light show here at the halftime. Hopefully, they light the fire under the player's ass. Because you know what, and this is the thing. Talking about what kind of football I like. I like the football that wins, and this other shit I could care less about. If this is how you have to entertain your crowd because you don't win, that's the problem, right? That's why you got to win first, and then maybe put on a light show. And what was that 17-year-old bitch that they put on at the beginning of the season there? That fucking music person that everyone forgot about already because she was so just jet.
Tia Tia.
Tia, yeah. Like, is she still alive? Has anybody heard of her?
Yeah, they're still posting stuff with her
She's
sometimes.
around.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's still around.
She got swallowed by a zebra or something. I have no fucking idea. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's the kind of football I
she
like.
there's
Is the one
she
that wins and then puts the other bullshit together. Oh man, I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'm gonna leave you alone for a few
alright.
seconds here. Then I'm gonna
Chat
stare out
chat
my window and be depressed
hey,
by how much snow I have to shovel.
hey, alright. I had to do that this past week as well. Where we
Yeah.
had actual heavy rainfall, man. Sorry, snowfall.
Oh, she's coming. All right, give me. I'll be back.
All right, chat, entertain me because man, I don't know what to go into. We are lucky so far to not concede 1.7 xg for Inter. So they, yeah, with the chances they, if I do a flip, I will break everything, man, and this stream will get demonetized because of the brutality of me failing at that. Now, yeah, man. I don't know. We can consider ourselves lucky that we didn't concede so far, but God knows how we created a couple of chances as well because Inter seems to be defensively, yeah, puzzled as well. They don't know what they're doing as well. We catch them out like, oh sorry, we caught them out on a couple of occasions as well. So I guess the best we can do is keep the pressure up, honestly. So yeah, man. Just keep the pressure up. When we have the ball, try moving it forward quickly because when we tightened up a bit, kept the ball, quick passes, short passes, like their defense was too slow to get back into positions. And that's how we got into our attacking positions or the situations we had. So yeah, I guess we can't play too scared. Because at the point, hold up, let me go into the stats again. Yeah, look, it cleaned up a bit. When Inter had their best moment, we had around 30% ball possession, and now it's 40-60. So it's a bit better for us now that we have had the ball a bit more. We got again into our rhythm a little bit at least, and that's where we were able to build the game up again. Why we are
Yeah.
why we are bad at passing? Look, these are professional footballers, so they should be able to connect a 5-yard pass. They should at least be able to do that. But what is the problem for a couple of them is maybe just the pressure of the game. A game of this magnitude, like a lot of teams, for example, have such a high pressure in front of their home stadium that they start missing every single pass. They can't connect 4 to 5 yard passes even anymore. And at some points, if you keep not connecting those passes, it will creep into your mind. You will suffer mentally, and it will become even worse. Or it certainly doesn't become a strength of you. Like what you need in a game like this is, I don't know. Either you calm the game down a bit and get into a rhythm, or you sub someone in from the bench that has the energy to move the ball forward, keep the ball a bit, and then get into your passing combinations again. And that helps you getting into a rhythm where you don't lose the ball. Because passing as well, people underestimate it. Oh my god, that was scary.
This is way too dangerous.
Passing in itself is a thing of momentum as well. For example, if you watch a game that is moving very quickly, that is moving on
Oh,
momentum, right?
the
And you
flick
do
on. Speaking
oh,
of
come on,
momentum, that flick
come
on.
on, come on, come on.
Oh, wins a
And
corner,
another goal.
but oh, we
Yeah,
play terrorist ball. Yeah.
no, no. In football games that go like basketball games up and down the whole game, you see, for example, a lot of passes connecting like after each other. And that is when you are in a rhythm, when you have some sort of momentum where
Oh,
every
another shot on by
oh,
Vega. Too easy though.
yeah. And I think this lineup is not good for passing. It's not a midfield that is set up for passing because it's still like a thing of specific traits and talents. But if you have usually players that are good passers and they turn into shit passers, most of the time it's pressure. It's just pressure of the stadium, mental fragility, not getting into rhythm because you get pressured by Inter and how they are pressing the whole game so far. Yeah, that is what usually happens when good passers turn into shit. But usually, like players should connect a couple of yeah yards.
A
And
decent start so far though. It's been 3 minutes, so maybe paralleling the first half where we start off pretty well. First few minutes, see if it continues.
Oh, and one last thing on passing that came to mind as well. You also have to build chemistry with your team. So you know, like on what foot the player in front or next to you.
Man,
Oh my
did you just
God,
see that run by Thuram?
I
Like
saw that
nobody's
run.
even in front of
It
him.
was spectacular.
Chico, put it on. That too easy again.
Yeah.
Oh, Thuram's dribbling though. You don't need to pass when you can just walk the ball in like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Fuck, man, he's so good. I love him.
Yeah, he's good. I told him that is his strength, man. He's great at that.
Oh, and a giveaway. Come on, guys. Oh, ooh. Okay. This is
Okay, but man, keep the pressure up. Don't now you have to turn it around and not let them into a rhythm.
yeah, all of a sudden
But
here it's
but
Inter on the back foot.
but I don't know if Mota is too scared to play such a high
He
line
looks scared. You
and
see him?
now press them into their own box.
It looks like he's already bent over, like his boyfriend's about to show up. Very interesting. Inter's passing now is just not there. Do they feel the pressure? Here's Nico. Nice drop to. Oh man, McKenny is looking decent today. And there's a foul on that.
Oh god, that. Oh my god.
Fucking
Look.
Bastoni.
Oh, dude,
Fuck me.
I hate him so much. Dude,
Oh, that did look kind of nasty.
okay, it looked bad, but now look at him, like, in a couple of seconds, he will stand up like nothing happened.
But it didn't roll in. That's nasty.
Yeah, no, ref, will it get checked for a red card? No? What are we saying?
Is he asleep? Is Giuseppe Barata asleep? Oh no, there's his eyes.
He's falling asleep, man.
Oh man, that's funny. Old. Probably that's just his old bones. He's probably frozen up there. It was like 6 degrees.
I take 6, I'm at -4 right now.
Oh, I'm at like -11 in a blizzard.
Oh, but you're in Canada, so
Yeah. Oh, so it's okay.
yeah, you're used to
It's
it.
okay to be miserable. You're Canadian.
Your -11 are like, what, 5 for us?
God away. What are you doing? It looks good, but get rid of the ball.
Yeah, and my last point that I didn't finish. Yeah, you have to know your team and build chemistry to know where to put the ball for the player in front of you to make it easier for him. Because if you put it as at his wrong foot, for example, that costs you a couple of tenths of a second to adjust where the ball comes. Maybe you have to make another turn, and you get pressed into mistakes and stuff like that.
So
Sorry,
Chico's getting a
my
yellow
bad.
card here.
Yeah.
But it's just like this guy's like 5 feet and he's taking down the guy that's 6'2". Like Bastoni, why are you such a bitch? Like, you're such a cunt, man. Look at you. Chico should be getting a minus yellow card for making him look like a bitch. There's the third guy. He's always working the third guy. Fuck him. He might show up. 4:00. He might be here soon. We'll see. Man, Bastoni. You know what I hate? I got him on my FIFA team just because he's a good FIFA player, but fuck him.
Oh hell no.
Oh man, Bastoni is a hoe. And gets a yellow for it though. That was a little soft.
I swear, I think I never bought Barella or Bastoni at EAFC or FIFA before for my teams, just because I dislike them personally so much. It's
No, I
not on.
know.
I think I bought Lautaro before, but never one of those. Even though they are on their positions a couple of the best rated in FIFA. I never did that. I got them hate them so much.
Well, starting
It
to
is.
look at some
Oh,
substitutions
there's
here finally. Mr. Thuram.
father
Yeah,
Thuram.
you'd expect him to show up. Salvatore likes Barella. What do you like about him? Do you like his puckered lips? Is that what it is?
His haircut, his demolished face. What do you like? His
And again,
receding hairline. His receding hairline. He has to go to fly Turkish Airlines to get rid of that.
so this is the second time Inter's done this shit where they get held back and they just stop the run and look
Oh
towards
yeah,
the
but
ref. Play the game.
yeah,
Keep on
oh,
running. Don't be
yeah.
a bitch. Keep on running. Don't be
Honestly,
Shinter.
honestly, if that's my team, I coach the same.
Listen,
That
you're
that
only
that
when
that's 100% foul. That's yeah.
Salvatore. Listen, we don't care about the national team right now. It doesn't matter. We'll care about the national team at the international break. But right now, Brawl is an Interlisti and he can go fuck himself. All right? That's how she goes. Barella's hairline is parking the bus. There you go. Chico, bit of space. Looking for the option. Brings back. Timmy dumps it. Ooh, that almost fell nice, but there's Savona.
Keep it up.
There you go now. Good movement with the wingers at the very least. They're gonna. Ooh, gets clipped.
And free
It's a
kick.
free click. I didn't think there was much in that.
I think
Interesting. Let's see.
I think he stepped on his foot, right?
Oh yeah, I just didn't play the ball.
Hey, dude, I'm all for Germany. I like it. I like Italy, but yeah, Germany is always. Yeah.
2060, man. I'll be so old. I won't even care anymore. I'll be so old.
No, we will still scream at teams and players and strikers that they're shit.
I'll be on like blood pressure and cholesterol pills and everything. I wouldn't know what the fuck's going on. All these years, all this abuse to my body. Curl it in now. It's going out to Vega. Still Juve. There you go. Headed on by
Can you
Gatti. It's wide.
please like spread inside the box? Like everybody's staying like on.
Staying tight, yeah. Barella's hairs need a loan to Galatasaray. Oh man, I know he's got such old man head. Rub my belly and I'll give you a goal. Oh, I'll rub it, baby. The Ram can't get through this time. Now it's Incher. Come on, Dumfries. Oh, wow. That was a dangerous slide tackle that somehow worked out. Now he's holding his hand, Nico Gonzalez.
Did he break his thumb?
Maybe he landed on his hand.
Oh,
Here. Kevlin's position is running back.
like Saquon Barkley, man. Give him the ball and let him cook. Oh. No, I would like some passing. I would like some passing now.
Heavy headed away. Cleared. Not the cleanest.
Yes.
But here's a counter.
Keep it up.
Oh, it's too much.
Fuck that pass, man.
Oh, the pass is not good.
But you see, that's what quick passing, and I believe that was, if I counted correctly, 7 seconds until the pass was misplaced. But yeah, that's how it has to go, man.
So substitutions now. Yeah, it's
before the 60th this time.
Yeah, 58th. Savona's clearly done. It's Cambiasso coming on, put in some minutes.
All right.
I'll see what version of him we get.
Yeah.
It's been over a week now, Jeff. We don't care about the Eagles anymore. It's F1 season. Move on.
Yep. Yeah, all F1. No, but still, thank you, man. I think we saved America.
Saved America. Yeah. America needs a lot of saving, buddy. You did not save America.
Yeah, no, but America needed Patrick Mahomes to lose, and we did that.
Step one.
Hey, baby steps.
There's a whole lot else. Now here's Kefren. The cutout, the pass, but Cambiasso now coming into the attack early on. He should add a bit more to this now, I would suspect. A little bit quicker, a little more ball movement. Good ball in. Polo. Oh no! And the bad pass.
Oh my god, bad pass. 2 defenders. 2v3, 3v3. Come on, catch up. Yes, great by Weyer. Great by Weyer.
What a chop.
Oh,
wow.
Was it? Was it?
That
Yeah,
was
I believe it was Ware. That was a slight
that
tackle,
was
man.
a tackle. That is not a kind of tackle you expect Way to come away with. And now Inzaghi's getting angry. Yeah, let's see it, buddy. This is the Derby, 60 minutes.
Let's go.
Oh,
Come on,
America
a
just needs Alberta.
shithouse goal, please. A shithouse goal, man.
What do you need Alberta for, man? I know Danielle Smith, their premier, is an America lover, but I mean, Alberta's just like Montana, with just less America in it. That makes sense. Okay, that goes Juve's way. Throw in. Ooh, they're switching wingbacks. That would be so awkward if Alberta was just the 51st state. It'll just like randomly pop up into the north. Just be like a dick poking into Canada.
Right, so Thuram and Carlos Augusto.
Bastoni, Taremi, DeMarco all leaving. Augusto, Thuram, and Zalewski. Who's Alberta? It's a province in Canada. It's the Montana. It's like Montana. Just keep on going north from Montana, and then you get in Alberta. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff, you might do all right in Canada. You're gonna have to like change some expectations, but you do all right. You might have to live in a place like Oshawa first, so it doesn't feel too foreign, and then get used to like meth not being shot up at the coffee shop on the corner. They suck so bad they can't beat Montesive. Okay, but hey, nobody. I do not move to Quebec at all, unless you like making babies, because they give a lot out to baby makers. But other than that, so who's playing better? I just finished work. It's a little hard to say overall.
First half, they had almost almost two expected goals. And it felt like 5 big chances for them, and we were lucky. But now second half is a bit more calm.
But here's
And
Inter looking
please,
dangerous. Not
please.
at all.
Okay.
The stats are probably they're still in Inter's favor overall, I
Yeah.
would say.
No, but did you realize like how much calmer the game became when we had a bit more possession? We are now at 44, and we started like at 30 something, like the game. And now when we have the ball and are trying a bit, like keeping them away is is a way to keep them from scoring as well if we have the ball.
This Jeff has family in Montreal. Go. I'll come up for a visit. It's only like 3 hours away from me. Oh, Lintaro somehow kicks it backwards. I don't even know that happened. And Chico gets chopped down. I like making babies, and I instantly thought Quebec was full of the Chicas. Yeah, but they're nuts, which I think if you are like Jeff as well, you like the ones that are nuts. So it could work out. One time I walked outside in Quebec wearing a cap. When I got back inside, there was a pile of snow on the broom. Just Canada, man. What do you mean undefeated? See, we lost to Napoli, remember? Yeah. We can move on from that.
Yeah, they're just trying to go for it. But maybe that leaves them with holds. The defense.
Colo gets taken down. No call. I don't know. He just like came down on Colo. That might be a crazy non-call there. I don't know. Does it seem like Inter's run out of battery bit? Yeah, they're old man legs are starting to like. Ooh, and there's a foul now. Nico takes out Pavard. Clear path foul. Start getting the tinfoil hats out, maybe. That time of the game.
And also the midfield is a bit deeper into its 30s now.
Oh yeah. That's not they're not spring chickens. Inter never really has been. But yeah, Barella, he's what is
27. I say 27 would be my guess.
25, 26, I think. 28. He's already 28.
Yeah, you see.
Hey, he's getting old. All right. Yeah, that's why I didn't get Barella anymore. He was better when he was younger. Now he's just a shitty Inter player. So no more for FIFA. Bastoni's still young.
No, Bastoni is Bastoni's 25? Okay.
25, yeah, and then for a defender, that's like 22. So yeah, made more sense to get Bastoni this year. I needed another center back. Nico curling that in. Oh, is that a foul? Two guys go down in the box. No call. They both went down easy. Are we playing a 4-1-4-1? Did we switch up?
Dude, we don't have a tactic. Everybody's running around like chickens the whole game.
Yeah. They're showing that again. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Like one instance, Koopmeiners is playing deep, trying to carry the ball forward. Then the next situation, Thuram is playing deep, winning the ball, running
nice
towards
win.
the opposition box.
Chico's face looks like Barella's, but Chico's hair doesn't look like he's 50. Trump head. Barella has Trump head. Put on Dusan and play a top two. I've seen enough. We need a score. Yeah, I mean, at this point, this is one of those situations, right? Like, just throw tack, or you got Inter worn out. Go for it. I say go for it. Just cardio merchants. That's kind of all we are, isn't it? Just cardio merchants. Me or Mata look really shit. Yeah.
Honestly, if we somehow were able to win this,
I'm Breeze with the throw in. I'm feeling good enough that if we get scored on right now, I'd be very deflated.
Oh yeah.
If it stays 0-0, I mean, I stay as I am. So
yeah. No, but the win would firmly put us into 4th place above Lazio.
Oh, for sure. But I don't even need to cook dinner tonight. All I have to do is stare out my window and decide if I do it tonight or tomorrow. I've already done it twice today. It's just a matter of do I let it accumulate? Because that's the thing. If it gets too much, you're not getting anywhere. I had to plow. There was so much snow I couldn't properly push it off the road that I had to start plowing the road off. Oh, and now here's Inter. What a save by Di Gregorio!
Oh my god!
It wouldn't have counted. There was a foul. They let it play out, but D. Greg is there regardless. Throwing him up.
What he did is this game Koopmeiners is playing again a bit deeper, not as a 10, and he's still playing like shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a foul though. It's a little soft now, and that's the thing. Like some of these calls are soft, some of them.
Oh my god, dude!
It makes you question, right? It makes you question.
Saved us twice now.
Where's Starboard and Bangula? Yeah, it's about that point. 20 minutes. I think you got to throw him on. Patty with a huge slide here. Chico coming up to. Miss. Polo doesn't get it.
No, that was Polo moved wrong, or he didn't know where the pass is going to, but his move was not on.
Another free kick.
The pass was still very good.
Yeah, a win right now would be more impactful than a loss would be.
Yeah.
That makes sense because a win would get us into 4th, a loss keeps us where we are. Has he done anything tactically? And he was like, wow, besides make Poop Miners into a shit cam. Mata, no, not Mata hasn't like made me turn into a hipster at all, if that's what you're asking. The only thing I have seen on Mata is the kids excel and are doing well. There's certain guys, right? Like Locatella does well. Locatella? Like Nutella? It's chocolate Nutella.
But haven't kids already played good under Allegri?
Yeah.
Like, has he
some of them did.
specifically developed the kids?
It's just different kids do better under
It's
different ones.
different kids because under Allegri we had Sule doing okay, so much okay that we sold him to Roma for
Nicky C.
yeah. Nicolosi was doing okay last season. Yildiz, he has become the star boy under Allegri. So yeah.
I remember when a lot of people were riding Poop and said, tell me one player that does well after Atlanta, but everybody said he's better than Rabiot. I don't think so. He has not been better than but Rabiot. You could maybe even argue they could accomplish the same thing. But it's still Juve. They've had a good spell of possession here in a pretty good spot. Chico puts it up. Oh, man. Wide by Coop off the head. We haven't seen Rabiot succeed outside of Mad Max.
No,
Yeah.
Rabiot has 6 or 7 goals and assists with Marseille. But he's playing in a midfield that is very, very good with the ball.
The French league as well.
And De Zerbi, who's moving the ball very, very quickly.
Yeah. Very goal oriented. Yeah, but Allegri would just randomly stop giving Yildiz and youth time and was forced to play them. I hate how Allegri would have his granddad favorites. I prayed for injuries just like I do with Poop now. Yeah, I mean it's similar. It's not different, and I think
No,
that's the point,
honestly,
right?
I think Allegri wanted to play the kids more. It's just, dude, we had Chiesa. Like, do you remember the politics we had with Chiesa? And finally, like when he was injured last time, Yildiz got the time, and then he benched Chiesa for the rest of the games, to the extent of where Chiesa wanted. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just similar. There's not one that really wins that department, I don't think. Cambiasso curling in. Oh, it looked good, but it's headed out. Piccolo, he's held back. He spins. He's everywhere. Chico with it. Fuck yes. Yes. Huge goal, 73 minutes. Chico puts it in the back of the net after Kulu dances and bobs and weaves.
Salvatore, my friend.
Oh my lord.
Are you taking that back because you finished, or do you stand with your comment?
Fucking Chico Conceição.
Oh man.
My fucking lord. We have 14 minutes to defend this one.
Oh my god.
Woo. Fuck me. Oh my
No, hey,
lord.
but just to back you up, I am also of the opinion that he has been great in spells, but overall he has been only good, so to speak. But overall, like
God.
he's a good player. It's
Could
just
we talk about Colo though? And just how he
absolutely.
managed that ball?
Absolutely.
Look at this guy.
He did the hard work. He kept it.
Untouchable.
He kept the ball. He kept 3 defenders away. Yeah, man.
Fuck, man. There's Amato woke up. By Colo now. I wish it was that easy.
We stalled, man.
Celebrating.
We stalled.
Oh my lord. Gatti's pumped up too. Chico, man, he's emotional. Sam coming in. How's it going, Sam? He seems flashy, but that's it, honestly. Yeah, but look at that. Like, that's functional flashiness. What Colo just did there. There's one thing to like deke yourself out and lose the ball.
Yep.
Like Chiesa or something. But there's another where it's just like you completely fuck off the defensive line and toss it into Chico for a goal late in the game.
I said they are trash defensively. If you keep the pressure up, press them a little bit, keep the ball. Damn, finally.
Oh, here's Vega now into space.
Come on.
Oh, lots of space, Mac. Oh, come on, Coop. Kick it in the net, you dumbass. Kick it in the net. Off the line and
Off the line. Oh my god.
Man. Coop. Let's go. You gotta release that shit, man. Holy fuck, that was almost 2. Fuck. Okay, substitutions coming up here. Locatelli. Oh, this is getting emotional. It is the derby. Solo was in for like a second.
But Dave, do you know what this is telling me? We did only 2 subs with 2 opportunities we had, so we can do again maximum 4 players. So he will again not do all the subs.
So Thuram off as expected for that position. Loka coming in to finish this one out.
Yeah, but Loka's a bit better for controlling the match. Yeah. Like if you want to control the match, keep the ball a bit. Loka's better for that.
Oh boy. See this one
Come
out.
on. Press.
I'm more nervous now that we're up. I was happy at 0-0. Now I'm just fucking freaking out.
No, I'm good, man, because if they keep this pressure up like right now, Inter is scared as shit, and you see the passes they are misplacing now. Honestly, the momentum shifted right now, and if you can, however, score another one, that's ball game.
Yeah, Thuram obviously, great. Not a bad idea. At 77 minutes, whatever, 15 minutes left. That's fine. Locatelli settles things down. I mean, that's not a bad change.
Yeah. No, this is just to start controlling the game, calm the pace a bit down, make it less of a.
And there's Loka right now. It ends up going the wrong way. He's double team, but it's Chico.
Yeah. But to even pass the ball to Locatelli in that situation where he was pressed by 2 players. That's not a foul?
That's no foul. But here's
dude, honestly, for that, I would have slide tackled the Inter guy there. I don't care. That's a.
Yeah, I don't know. We lose midfield battles when he goes out, though. I would say he's a passer, though, and that's what we want is control at this point. Early on, we wanted the physicality to shut down their midfield. Now that we're up 15 minutes, it's just a control thing. So again, you got to rotate the squad. Wednesday we play again. Dougie, not necessarily healthy, may not be available, so you have to have rotation.
Yep.
We are very much. I'm not saying me per se, but the team. Their outlook seems to be that yes, this game's important, but so is PSV, and they're managing likewise. They haven't thrown everything at this game. They're not throwing everything at the next game. They're trying to play both, and right now it's working.
What was the game after Eindhoven? Oh no,
who's next? Cagliari next Sunday. So we get past Eindhoven, and then we can maybe chill out a little bit.
And after that, Empoli, Coppa Italia, then Verona. So the next games. So the next games, in theory again, just if we go by names, are doable. So if you want to rotate, yeah,
You get through these 2 games, and then
exactly.
you can look at more
And
heavier
then you have,
rotation.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's this is huge, honestly, these next 2 games.
Yeah.
Again, we only need to tie the next game if we 10 minutes. Heaven forbid, if we fucking win.
And after the next 3 games, we have Atalanta, Fiorentina. So you need the rest for those games.
Mhm. Yeah, they very much do look at the calendar and try to plan this
Yeah,
ahead of time. Of
exactly.
course, a lot of things are game day fitness and whatnot, but yeah, you kinda have a plan.
Oh,
So here
okay.
it is. Conceição is off. I believe it's our boy.
Oh
Chiro,
my
he can
god,
start.
we make only 3 subs. Only 3 overall. We have
Is that our third time stop
this
and
is
play?
yes. And in every single one of them, we change only 1 player.
Did we you can even put Vlahovic on for 10 minutes, can you not?
He did.
Did he? Did I miss that one? Cambiasso, Locatelli, and Yildiz. Yeah, that's right. That's 3.
Yeah. Yes, that's
Yeah.
the
So
3.
why wouldn't you put Vlahovic on?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you put Bangula on? What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Honestly, doing only 3 is crazy to me.
Oh my god.
No, okay. No, Deshaun, you can get away with that. But no Mbangula to take a bit of, for example, Nico Gonzalez, who was injured for God knows how long because of muscle fatigue. Like,
Unless
why
there's
not
something
do?
going on with Bangula, perhaps. But he can run the pitch.
Why not do
He
something?
has earned everyone's trust this year, I'm pretty sure.
Or take, I don't know, Koopmeiners, Locatelli. Sorry, not Locatelli. Koopmeiners. Oh, we exchanged the whole midfield then. Sorry. I
Just
take
straight up
McKen.
Levis.
I don't know. On this case, I would have even maybe used Lloyd Kelly, make it a 5-man backline.
I mean, you just
Like
gotta use your
something.
substitutions.
Fresh legs, man.
Okay,
It's not like
Boban's
Lloyd Kelly has played a lot of minutes this season, so
Boban's calling a Yildiz goal late on. Let's hope, Boban. How you doing, bud? Thanks for joining in. My dog saw Vlaho last game and died. And that's kind of sad. I'm assuming it's not true, but dark shit there, bud. I don't like dead dogs. Dogs are my favorite. He left me. Okay, so I don't have a dog in the room now, but he just fell asleep for an hour, farted a bunch, and left. $38. Yeah. And here is
come on.
Yildiz.
Come on.
Oh, stolen off of him.
Track back, brother. Don't raise your arms. Track back.
Oh man, I'm just mentally managing at this point as well. Starting to go in the black. Nice step up by Gatti.
Yes.
Taking that attack out
Come
as
on.
he goes on the attack. I love when he does this.
Left side.
Yildiz.
Gonzalez was wide open, man.
Oh, give me something beautiful. Here's Coop from blocked out, but Gatti. Oh, Gatti. Come on, Gatti. Oh my lord.
Oh my god. Dude, I swear with him it's a love-hate relationship, man. Oh my god.
Oh my fuck. But the fact that we're doing this, especially with the center back in the 84th minute, love it.
Yeah. As I said, Nico Gonzalez was wide open on the left side.
Shino saying we high press at the last 10 minutes. Weren't we unable to do that the whole second half against Napoli? Honestly, I think Inter are mentally and physically done. At this point, it's going to need to be something sloppy or like a moment of individual brilliance for Inter. But I think they might be physically out of this one. As Thuram takes the ball away from Latorre, and that's what I say mentally. Like they haven't been completely locked in today, and this is a derby. They're a little bit rattled.
And now goal kick. If you have an intelligent ball boy, he's taking his time with giving the goalkeeper the ball. You will win like 45 seconds.
Is that abusive relationship with crazy sex?
I swear. I swear.
How many of you have had abusive girlfriends? It feels like a lot of you.
Not abusive, but I have been with crazy women.
Come on, guys. Gotta watch out for the signals.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually you get old and there's no more sex, so you gotta like find somebody that you can deal with. No, but here it is, Inter. Dangerous Thuram.
No.
Held up though, a little too deep, but it's still Inter.
Honestly, that one I would have slide tackled already in midfield. I wouldn't even let them get into position.
Booted. Does Kulu outrun this? He can't get there. Summer comes out. Oh my lord.
And now I think with 4 minutes left, now we should stop with pressing. Now we tried it for a couple of minutes. Now you just stop the pressing and try to.
But that wasn't even a press. That was just dumping forward. Yeah. Zielinski cut out by Mac. Barella side kicks it in. Yes. Nico runs on, and here's a few more seconds done. He's running it forward. He's got space. Inter is tired.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Just waste time. Love it.
And this one, you another. Like, yes, sit down. I love this. I love this.
I hate this, honestly, but at the same time, like
honestly, yes, of course you hate it when other teams do it, but I would have taught my team the same. Do the same. Look, and he got up quickly, didn't waste too much time.
But at the same time, he is injury prone, and I'm like, if he just put on Bangula, you know. This Inter manager overrated. We're talking about Inzaghi or Motta? Oh, Loca winning it back now.
For that.
Oh, Gildas cut out. Weah still with it. Cutting in, cutting forward, out wide now. It's back to Colo. He's doing the fancy work, losing his man, and he fouls his dude.
Yeah. He tried too much there.
I don't know. I don't even know. They've just been calling it favoring the defense today. Favoring Zalewski, actually, a couple times.
Yeah. Hey, Zalewski learned from two like brutal shithouse coaches. He learned from Mourinho and from Inzaghi now. So of course he makes he drops down easy there.
When will Kalulu come back? They said end of February, so I haven't heard anything different. It now says early March on FotMob. So he's in Jeria 51, and we lost him. He's gone. Don't know what to say, man. I mean, Vega's being a pretty good sit-in, not gonna lie, but yeah, just to have that depth again, that rotation. The more I look at Renato Vega, the more he looks like Borat from the movie. Yeah, you posted that on the Discord. Oh no, Yildiz held up. He's fouled, surely, yes. Yeah, Barella, cry about it, you pouty little bitch.
But too slow. Had he turned half a second earlier, he would have had, was it?
How does Sommer and Dumfries get on the player of the match list? Maybe Sommer. But Dumfries, what, for hitting the side of the net?
Dumfries because he had the four chances in the first half himself.
Barella getting a yellow for being a cunt. And he's still bitching about it. I mean, that was foul, especially the way things have been called today. Like, you're going to get called on that, bud.
Come on, man. 30 seconds.
Back for a goal kick. final few seconds ticking down here. We'll see what's added on. This is honestly great game management by Juve. They have not just settled in, which has been so dangerous for them this year. They continue to come forward, but now it's Inter.
That slide tackle was dumb. Why would you try and press that high in this situation?
Oh my god, just nervous.
Oh.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Oh my lord, 4 minutes added now.
Just boot it away.
Oh,
Yes.
so nervous. They're playing little headsies. It is out of bounds. I'm seriously like fucking full of anxiety at this point. Yeah, Di Gregorio was probably, I'd say, man of the match.
By the way, 4
Oh,
minutes
boy.
added. I don't know if we said it or mentioned it.
Yeah, yeah.
4 minutes added.
Gatti stepping
Yes.
in. I love when you do this, Gatti.
Olo was
Nico.
open on that. Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not doing anything dangerous. Nice little feed. Colo. Mix them or save it. Oh
my god. Honestly, there are always situations where we miss the pass. For a split second, you have these wide open like windows where you can pass the ball into, and we are missing them, man.
This is okay. We're wasting time.
It infuriates me sometimes, man.
It's a corner. Like this is.
Oh,
huge,
I
right
know,
now.
but it could have been a goal if he saw the gap.
Could have.
So.
But also, I think.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They play it short to waste some time here. Oh, they get it out though. Cambiasso. Slide tackle in by Weah. It's out.
Yes, Weah.
Or a Juve throw. No, it's an Inter throw. Mota's hanging on to Lautaro. This is definitely trash ball. It's been a long time since Juve has been able to play trash ball like this.
Yes. Hey, Mota became a player there again for a second.
Oh, this is getting right trashy right now. Yeah, just stopping the play. Another foul. Still Inter's ball a minute and a half.
Oh, man.
Okay, out to Barella now, who curls it in.
All of us love terror ball, man.
Oh, Thuram launches it.
Ooh.
Too heavy.
And now easy. Take it easy. Di Gregorio, another 30 seconds off if you.
Nice flick on by Lautaro, though. Honestly, like Inter will be disappointed to not come away today with the points because they very well could have. Like giving Jamie Hart the finger. Jamie Hart. What are you talking about? Who's holding their breath? I'm not breathing very well. I can at least say that much. I don't got any namaste going on in my body right now. Still some defending to do. 30 seconds. Vega's there.
I give him credit for Colo and Vega. It's just I would have liked a buy option on Vega, and for Colo, I guess we can negotiate that in the summer. But I would have liked like some option there, I guess, just to be sure that we can pull it before any other teams get involved into negotiations. But other than that, of course it's good.
No, they're looking good. I still don't know what the fuck is up, Lloyd Kelly. And Jamie Hart, do you mean
exactly.
Jamie Tarts? It's over! We win it! Fuck yes!
We won!
Oh, I'm so happy now.
Oh my god.
4 points from Inter this year. Fuck you.
We did it, guys.
Fuck you, Shinter.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. This is great. Good day.
4-game winning streak, man.
4-game winning streak. Oh, that's actually 3 in the league. So it counts either way you look at it.
Man.
Lautaro's still bitching at Mariani.
Fuck you,
baby
Lautaro.
bitch.
We did it.
Love it. Is Chico looking for the ball, the game ball? Oh man, Lataro complaining like the ref is gonna restart the game and accommodate him. No, I get it though. You're trying to have words, like try to reason with them, like what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Oh boy, deep breath.
Can't believe we won. We
Oh my
won.
lord, love it. It is a tart. It's speed of it. Yeah, it's Jamie Tart. Oh man. Ihsan, well, new name. Welcome in. Make Randall and Vega permanents. It's easier said than done, of course, because there's no obligation or anything on that. So yeah, Calgary away next week.
Oh
Will be
yes.
a tougher game than this.
Oh yes.
It probably will be.
Oh yes.
Oh
No,
yeah.
but imagine we win against PSV in Eindhoven. Just
Or
imagine
even
if we
just
have a
tie. Or even
5.
just tie.
Oh yeah, but I mean win again, like
When the tie.
psychologically.
Yes. Yeah. When
Yeah,
overall.
that would help because honestly, I think the 3 wins we had before this game helped us mentality-wise for this.
So here we go. Actually in fourth place. Yes,
I told
tied.
you. We
Tied
passed
with
them.
Lazio, but the plus minus heavy in our favor.
Top class.
8 in our favor. So we're in the conversation here. Match day 25. We're getting deeper into the season here. 13 matches left. We're sitting in fourth. Now we're talking. We're still 4 off
Yep.
of Atalanta. Like the top
Honestly,
3 is a bit unachievable, perhaps, but 4 is in grabs.
I don't care if we somehow get close to that conversation and the 3 teams above us bottle elite or whatever. Other than that, I don't even think about it. Like, place or place 1 or 2. Just try to build a gap like on 4th place, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would be honestly happy with that this season, the way we started. We expected a lot of ties. We had way more than expected early on. Maybe this is it. Maybe we do have the confidence and things are starting to click. I sure as hell hope so, because what's happening now, Napoli drawing the last 3 or 4 now. They've drawn a few. Last 3. Yeah, and then the last one was against us, actually. Inter now dropping points. I mean, they're all starting to drop points. And if we get that consistency and start grabbing these wins, coming away with full points, this tightens up.
By the way, Napoli's next game is Como. After that is Inter. They will take points off of each other again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Como looked great today.
Yeah. Let's not get into title talk or whatever.
Step by step, exactly.
Just try gaining a bit a bit of a gap now, like to the team that are under us in the table right now.
Getting Colo and Borat on our team for alone is a plus. We're just calling him Borat, I guess. Oh, he has a chub right now. Absolutely. So looking at the momentum, getting to the numbers a little bit, it did start to swing a little bit more back and forth.
Yeah.
Possession. So it's 42 to 58. So it evened out a little bit.
And I'm telling you, they figured the game out around the 35th minute when we started pressuring them, because Inter was pressing us and forced us into mistakes. And after we didn't let that happen, and like had a couple of chances after that, we forced them into respecting us offensively, so they weren't able to press that high and forcing us into those mistakes continuously. And that's where the game opened up for us, like finally. And that is where we got the confidence in the second half. And that's where also, of course, we got better into our build-up play. They let us have the ball a bit more. And that's how we got into a rhythm finally, and it resulted in a goddamn win against Inter, man. We did it.
Beautiful one. Beautiful one. Guys, if you're just joining us, please like, subscribe. Everything's down in the description as well for all our socials, the Discord, all of that. And welcome in for the post-game segment of the show. But yeah, here we go. We were outperformed by Inter in all things for the most part. They beat us in possession, XG, shots. Mind you, shots on target. We win that 8-2. They were atrocious and actually finishing any offensive movements.
Yep.
That's really where they failed today, was just finishing that off. And it's so infuriating. We've been there so many times. Really, no excuses for their lack after 17 shots and only putting 2 on target. Yeah, and 3. You have 3 big chances, but only 2 shots.
That's on them. That's on them. Honestly, if they had look at their XG. They just had to. They didn't. We got lucky in the first half that we didn't concede there. And from then on, honestly, if you get over that cliff where you conceded those chances, if you get a bit stronger mentally, have the ball a bit more, get into a rhythm. I didn't listen to. I didn't have the sound turned on the stream. So, but my guess is from how I saw the fans and watched them like hyping the team up, it sounded like it got a bit more louder there, and around the 60th minute. But you guys can tell me that may a bit better. But it seemed like it was a better atmosphere, and yeah, it culminated in that chance, man. But we were lucky to not concede in the first half, of course.
Yeah, really. Second half, yeah, Inter. I feel like this is one of those games where, yes, with a bit of luck, of course, in the first half especially, but the game plan of Mata of just bombing down the wings, putting you guys on and continue, it kind of did work.
Yeah, but again,
looked done.
only 3 subs. That's
nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Yeah, Lautaro's not really washed. Hasn't had the best year, but yeah. And Bones, they're having sexual tendencies in the chat. We should have had a higher XG. We definitely had some good shots on target that Sommer saved. Yeah, maybe, but they were pretty direct shots as well. So they were, rated a bit lower. Our passing got a little bit better too. 274 at 82. Not a lot of passing, actually. That's pretty low for us.
Yeah, but we had 79. And what was in the after 30 minutes?
Descartes, thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you, man.
5. Oh man, we're gonna have to maybe do some special content for members only. Maybe with all these new members. Maybe we'll think of something. Yeah.
Members now? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who got them. Let me check out here. That guy Tano, Cheyenne. Oh, a lurker. I don't know if I've seen that name yet. Cheyenne, Zwert Work Music, Calixto, Guterres, Salazar, and Mario. Okay, yeah. Mostly lurkers. Mostly lurkers this time. But
welcome aboard, man.
I do recognize the names though for the most part, but they're lurkers. 10 toes down. Yeah, I agree. What happened to the chance that was cleared off the line? Yes, there was that huge chance too, cleared off the line. Coop, man. Just shoot the ball.
But it depends. I don't have 100% in my memory where the shot came from. I think we were at the 5-yard box, but I don't remember if it was a straight shot or whether there was a bit of an angle on it. How many defenders were in front of that? Like all of that accounts into the XG. I don't remember 100% how the situation was, but yeah, could be a bit higher, but still with one we performed. Yeah, according to the XG or in overall terms.
You know what really grinds my gears? I'm gonna segue a little bit. Just checking my messages to see if there's anything crazy that I may have missed. And it's like my whole family chat, like the whole country is getting a snowstorm. Like the whole continent is getting a snowstorm right now, and they're sharing pictures. Look how much snow I have. We all have too much snow. Nobody cares. I have my own snow to look at. I don't need to look at your snow. Fuck. Anyways.
Did you get your heater back finally?
Oh yeah, I got it back.
Fine, about damn time.
Yeah. Oscar, member for 12 months in the year mark. Fuck yeah. Philomowani never gets a good call from refs. No, he didn't today. Not getting anything, and some of those were light. He could have actually maybe had a bit more to finish off there if he was given the chance.
We should have gotten a couple of more free kicks as well. But yeah, I guess we beat Inter and the rest today.
Yeah, Mariani, not a horrible game in the sense that maybe called it fairly. Disagree with some of the calls, but overall, I think it was pretty fair. I don't know if I'm coming with any bias at all. And Shintaristi comes around and maybe it's like, no, he was fucking. I don't know, but he didn't seem egregious today. Wani is a gem. Yeah, what was it? 5 goals. Is it just the 1 assist? Let's look. Let's look at what he's at now. Oh, Mwani. 5 goals, 1 assist. 4 starts. Love it. Love it. But no Doosan again, man. That's got to be destroying his confidence.
Do we care?
Well, he's still on the team, so I sort of do, yeah.
I mean, did he do stuff when his confidence was good?
Eventually, Colo's going to have to rest. Or, he might get injured. Something might happen. Yeah. You want the guy to be in the game.
As Tentos Down is saying, I start him against PSV.
Maybe just to play trash ball, just to clog up, just play him in the midfield.
And guess what? If he scores, he'll get his confidence back up. So, yeah.
Knock on wood. I'll knock on wood if the fuck I want. I've never really got that knock on wood. Makes sense. No sense. I don't get it. Okay, well, let's look at the players here. Di Gregorio getting man in the match, 8.2. Probably deserved. Made huge saves. Huge.
Two incredible saves.
Coop 6'8", McKennie 6'6". I don't know. I like McKennie what he did today. Gonzalez 6'5", Savona 6'5". Everyone else in the 7s, not bad. Colo getting the 7'9". More, and that's the thing. Like Chico got a 7'7" with the goal. Yellow card knocks him down, sure. Substitution, sure, but I mean, overall, maybe not the greatest game. But fuck it, he scored. Who cares?
Honestly, the most negative for me was Koopmeiners and McKennie were misplacing really a lot of passes, man.
True enough.
Their defensive work of both of them was great, but both of them tracked back defensively, closed. Yeah, in this also in the second. Closed down the midfield gaps, and yeah, we forced into wing back process so almost solely, and we defended that nicely. They had like great defensive work, but again, offensively, Koopmeiners and McKennie like not good.
Now here, looking at Inter, kind of what you see is a disjointed team. Obviously, your usuals: Bastoni, Glue, Barella, Dumfries having a great game.
Oh.
Not, well, I guess a little bit surprising. Toremi not great. Martinez and Thuram not on at all.
DiMarco was
5'8".
Yeah, DiMarco was nowhere again.
And that's the thing. Like, just they were disjointed. You had a couple guys that were trying, but the rest of the team wasn't really there for Inter today. And just the finishing, it was frustrating. They probably clearly the derby away, lots of pressure, and then missed chances kind of piles up.
Yeah.
They just fell apart today.
Yeah, derbies are always crazy. Yeah, this is now Premier League and Bundesliga talk. For example, back then when Schalke was in the first Bundesliga, like Dortmund was the favorite most of the games, but still, like in derbies, where the stadium is full, the atmosphere, like especially if it's a home game for the underdog, for example. So in this case, I think we were the underdog, right? Or what did the odds say? Did anybody check?
Yeah,
check
no, we talked that
odds?
There was a higher chance of us drawing than us winning.
Okay, so
yeah, we were not.
So we were the underdog for this game.
Yeah,
and exactly that's why I wanted to go into Tentos. Like Liverpool, by performances, is head and shoulders above most of the teams. and they still like it was a 95th or 94th minute header by Everton to tie the game at 2-2. But those things happen in derbies, man. And Liverpool has always a difficult game against Everton. Real has always a hard game against Atletico when they play each other. Or like I said, Dortmund's having a shit season. But in the years when Schalke was in the first Bundesliga, Schalke was having good games against Dortmund as well. So yeah, derbies are always hard games, man.
There's Mata celebration.
I like that. Hey, Kamaboko, did he finally beat the Interesti allegations this season? That he's a secret agent?
Yeah. This is just a gift. Frame rate's all off, but
Thank God, man.
yeah.
But Kolo with that hard work to keep that ball. That was great.
Oh, here's another look at it.
Serie A victories.
So I'm gonna have to stop it because it's 27 seconds. So there's Vega to Cambiaso, and that did look like a very nice shape to that cross as well.
Yeah.
Lifting it, Miners was.
So it's cleared off, still in the air, 50-50.
Do you want to turn the sound off?
Yeah.
Just
So lands there for Kolo.
Yeah, and that's it. And look like he keeps the ball for a couple of seconds.
Controls it. Gets held back there by, I think, Barella. Turns it.
Keeps it safe. Turns.
Trips it, but gets it out for Chico. And then, I mean, he's just there. All he has to do is go far post.
Yeah, put it in.
And he does. Bounces across the ground, makes it difficult for Selma, and that's it. It's it. Back of the net. Bam. Beauty. That's their goal. Yeah, Marcola. I guess those are the highlights, really. That's the highlights. Man.
Another derby that came into my mind. No matter how shit Tottenham is playing, they somehow always give Arsenal a hard game, where Arsenal has to work hard to win. I think Arsenal won both games against Tottenham this season, but it was close games if I'm correct.
Here, this is from somebody's phone. A celebration. Beautiful. 1-0 win. Inter Derby. Tie them up 4-4 away. I love 4 points from Inter this season. In a tough season.
Yeah.
One where things did not necessarily go well for us. Overall, that at least we have this. We have
honestly, if we had Bremer back right now and that defensive anchor, I still think we have the talent to win the Scudetto. I still think we could have made a charge, honestly, with that defensive stability of Bremer.
I understand,
that's how far I'm willing to go if we had that anchor in defense.
Oh, this is funny. I was just scrolling, and it's just funny the things that pop up on X, and we've talked about this on the After Darks, which is going to be a good segue here for a second. But we talked about the Bears.
Okay.
Obviously, this is in Canada.
I see the Canadian flag.
but he just has a black bear chilling in his garage.
No.
Oh, is he French? This must be Quebec. How wild is that?
All right, so I will ask you as my source because you are Canadian. Did he have the right body language and the right terms to against the bear right there?
It's a cub. It actually says right here, this is a post from Nature is Amazing. If black, fight back. If brown, lay down. If white, good night. Pretty much sums
it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a small black bear they're mostly gonna be going for berries and garbage and shit. They're not like they'll eat small animals and stuff, but like it's not that size bear is not taking on a human. So yeah, you just say fuck you, get out of my house. It's just looking for trash. It lives close to humans. They're used to humans, and it's just it's just looking for food. So you just fuck it off. That's it, man. Life in Canada. Black bears. Okay, let's get rid of that. That's just the segues. What I was gonna go on with, segueing about After Dark. If you guys haven't noticed yet, we release on Mondays. We record on Thursdays, but we actually release it on Mondays to give you some content throughout the week of just bullshit like what you just saw, us talking about bears.
Yep.
And life in Canada or wherever, life in Germany, life in America. Talk about the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day, which is going to be the theme of the one releasing in just a few hours. So if you want more off the cuff, not football related, just kind of general interest, Pecker After Darks. It is releasing now in 7 hours, midnight Eastern time. So yeah, it's there for you guys. We enjoy doing it. It's really fun, and it lets us kind of de-stress as well and just be more human, more just us, so to speak, instead of just even teeny all the time. Mr. Melanda Awa, young squad for Windsor Own, clearing the Derby. I think this momentum can be psychologically crucial for the lads. Absolutely. No, this is big now. Way underrated game has been putting in shifts day. I'd have to completely agree with that one as well. Getting switched into a right back role and just putting in shifts, good call. Let's give that guy his flowers.
And Cambiaso getting fit slowly helps Savona out, so you can play like if he's fully fit and able to do those minutes. Start him again on the left, have Savona as the sub for Wea maybe a bit because Savona played more minutes than Wea this season. Give him a bit of rest. He supposedly has that injury still, so yeah. Cambiaso finally back, that helps a bit with that as well. And I still don't know what is going on with Alberto Costa and why he doesn't see minutes.
Yeah, there's a few questions, like only 3 subs. Ref was a disaster. Yeah, he was just an overall disaster. Again, I don't care. He was okay. What do you guys think about the rivals, January versus the summer? Clearly, just letdowns in the summer and surprises in the winter. But then again, he got Costa. You just mentioned Costa, right? Like, I don't know.
No, it's up and down for both, honestly. Like, Di Gregorio was a good transfer. Kalulu is a good transfer. Cabal was a good transfer until he got injured. Hope Miners, I already said at that time we overpaid for him, and now he's underperforming what we paid. Similar situation to Vlahovic, ironically. Now, we bought him only a couple of months ago, so we have to give him the time and see what we have there in him. Thuram, all of us said, really good signing. Nico Gonzalez, I don't know if you guys are as positive as I am on him, but he's working like really hard. He's keeping the ball. When he gets the opportunity in the box, he's scoring. He's not the fastest winger, but he's more so a goal-scoring winger. If you put him, he's better on the right side. He played off position as well today, but that is good. Yeah, and did I forget some? Conceição. Conceição is a really good player we got in the summer already. He's performing good. Okay. Then is there somebody from the summer? Savona got called up. He has been really good, and we got him from the next gen.
I mean, we don't have to go through every single one. I think just
I don't think the summer transfer was a disaster because a lot of people say we got disaster players.
But when you look at money spent, in particular, you look at Coop and Dougie, and that
there's Douglas Luiz, I forgot him. Yeah,
that's 100 mil, right? So, I guess at the end of the day, it's kind of complicated to say one's better than the other. The summer one had more disappointment but
Yeah.
that's not to say that it was
Yeah, because
bad either.
we got the two biggest names there in Copa and St. Louis, and we wish to get more of them. Yeah,
Yes, it's snowing like a motherfucker, Vince. It's everywhere. It's not just you. It's
Yeah.
everywhere, man. Crazy. Mata will probably never do it, but next season we can play a back three with Kamihouse Hoya as wingbacks. And even McKenny do something like that. I think you could do it. It's possible, especially if you have all these center backs all of a sudden.
It's crazy how everybody all of a sudden wants to go back to a three-man backline with Cambiaso and Weah again.
Because we do well. It's because we can counterattack.
It's almost
All
like
of
a
our
season
goals,
ago.
even today, our goal just like kind of came out of nowhere, right? We need to counterattack.
Honestly, I still think, and you guys heard me say this a lot, this team's best lineup would be a 3-4-2-1. Honestly.
It'd work.
Stable defense. If Bremer fit, Bremer is the anchor. Man.
There's so many, and that's the thing. We every time we bring this up, it's like, oh, we can do this, we can do that. There really are so many options. We have a versatile squad in that a lot of these guys can play all over the pitch. We don't really have a lot of one and done type dudes outside of maybe like a Vlahovic, for instance. But I mean, Coop can move. Like anybody in the midfield can move around the midfield. Our defensive line, a lot of them can play both center back and full back. Polo obviously is a little dynamic. Our wingers could play more centrally, could play further out wide. Like there's a lot of dynamism in the profiles that we do have that you can really switch things up. Right now, the biggest factor probably holding us back from a three-man back line in particular are all the injuries you have in center back.
Exactly.
But yeah, next year, all things considered, people being healthy, I think you can honestly play anything you wanted to. You really have those profiles to play it as you wish.
Right. No, if everybody's fit, you're right. You have players for every position.
Meant to get rid of that.
And yes, 10 toes. Like yes, next of course against PS against Eindhoven, I don't expect him to play there. But the 3 games after that, that's spell. Like if he doesn't play in that one, then when will he?
All right. Well, the next thing that came down, I'm running out of Juve stuff. This is what we're gonna be looking forward to.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Tuesday is the big reveal for F1. So only the F1 fans, it is the F175 livery reveal, big hoopla.
I'm ready for F1.
But Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, for John Elkins' other team, maybe his more favorite team of Ferrari. Gives more love to them these days over Juventus. But we love them both. We don't have a favorite child. Maybe we do. We cover Juve way more than we cover Ferrari. Is that? Maybe it's because we hate Juve more. I don't know. How does that work?
No, it's a love. It's a love-hate relationship with both, I guess.
I suppose it is. We love them both, regardless. All right, man. Wow, what a day! What a goddamn day. The other thing I'm going to do as well, if you haven't noticed the past couple weeks, I've been putting chapters in on the watch-alongs. Maybe I should have started off the watch-along saying this, so people start from the beginning. But essentially, guys, if you're watching the replays on the watch-alongs, I'm putting in chapters. I mean, I take a break. I come back an hour or two later, put the chapters in. I mean, it takes me a bit of time, but it's there, so you don't have to search around and scroll and look for shit. I put the pre-game. I put the first half, halftime show post-game, or second half post-game. I separate it all, so it's a little easier for everyone. I'm trying to make it better for you. Little improvements. That being said, suggestions, always willing to take them. New video ideas, whatever it might be. So let us know. Finally, guys, we haven't had anybody new in the Discord in a while. We need people in the Discord. Get in there. We just want to shoot the shit and talk. Agusio, you started commenting a bit more too. See, people are picking up. It's the conversation continues.
And
Lots to
and
celebrate.
follow on Instagram as well.
And Instagram and Twitter. We're getting a few people here and there. We're slowly growing. And guys, we're now on the road. I think it's fair to say to 2,200. Let's look at the live. Let's look at the live. Yeah, 2173. We're on the road to 2,200. So like and subscribe. And I don't want to bore you with any more bullshit. It's time to celebrate. Dash.
Oh.
Now Dash fucking shows up. I'm about to sign off, and now he fucking shows up. Well, fuck. Let him show up. I gotta fucking take a piss. He wants to show up and like he owns the place.
I guess it becomes a show now.
No, he's just a black screen. There he is. With his Michigan hat. He shows up with this Michigan hat.
And in his streaming room. So he's ready, man. We will be here for another hour, guys.
He took his hat off. All right, Dash, come in, and then I'll take a piss, and I'll let you monologue while I play with myself.
What hat? I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about.
We won.
I know. I watched it. That's why I came a little bit late. I was watching it attentively. I was not watching it passively.
All right, sir. Then give us your thoughts, and let's see if they are any different to what we talk.
I honestly don't care. I mean, for us, it was you won.
Yeah,
that's it. You won. It doesn't matter. Like, to be honest with anybody right now, I really don't care about what we're lining up, how we're lining up. Just we're winning. That's it. You've won 4 in a row. Like it to me right now, it doesn't matter. You've caught momentum. Squeeze it as much as you can. Squeeze as many points as you possibly can right now.
I never care about the brand of football. Like, winning is the most important. I think it's that way for all of us here because we are a sensible community here.
Yeah.
But what scared me, but we got lucky though, and somebody in the chat says yes, you need a bit of luck as well, that they didn't score in the first half, man, because that first half was so bad how we defended, and also like they spent a lot of energy pressing us. We couldn't connect a couple of passes like after each other. We lost the ball immediately, and they had like a couple of great chances, man. That was, we got lucky there, honestly. But sometimes you need that luck.
Well,
And the second half was way better. Like, our rhythm was nice. How we were on the ball was nice. We got into a rhythm finally. That was good, man.
We capitalized on essentially them getting tired from pressing, and because Inter tried to win the game in the first half, they tried to.
Yep.
They tried to put one up in the first half so then they could spread us out in the second half, and that's what they were doing systematically. For us, it was just kind of weather the storm, and to be honest with you guys, look, I'm not trying to be an ass when I say this, but Kolo Mugnani single-handedly resurged this season. Single-handedly resurged this season offensively.
I underestimated him. I'll be honest. I said he will be good, but I underestimated his impact, man. I honestly did.
Because, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, we should have trusted the process. Absolutely not. Right now, with the amount of things that are going our way, I am just running it and keeping going with it. There is no,
as long as we can, yeah.
Yeah, there is no Mota as his saving grace right now, or he's still under the microscope, because the way that we're winning, there isn't a consistent pattern in how we're winning. We are just making results happen right now, which, again, I don't care. I'm totally fine with it. Let's just keep squeezing it until we can't, and that's it. And then we reassess. But like right now, if someone wants to sit here and say, "Oh man, look at that! The system's finally in play. The system's fine." No. The system does not involve legitimately a Maradona into a half volley into Conceição's feet. That is not systematically. That is Kolo Mugnani single-handedly taking it on his shoulders and doing it.
Yep.
And I am all for it. Because you want to know what a 90 million striker does? Is able to change the game with, able to change the game with one play. I said it at the beginning of the year. I said, watch another striker play in this system, and then y'all, being petty, but I'm
We-
also
we
keeping
said-
receipts.
No, but we said that.
But I'm happy. Again, I don't show it, but I'm ecstatic. I was watching it at the restaurant, and it's awesome. Again, I think we said it in January. I think we said it at the end of January. Right now, the only thing that can really get this season back on track is streak together a couple of, I don't want to say ugly wins. I don't want to say clean wins. It's just one of those things where you just put together some results and then we see where we're going. Right now, we've got 4. Let's make it 5. Right now, we've got momentum on our back against PSV.
Yep. And then what? Of course, it doesn't mean shit in totality, but our next games are Cagliari after Eindhoven. Then we had the Coppa Italia game. I forgot, was that Empoli or Verona? And the next game is as well Empoli or Verona. So technically, and on the ability and the energy we have now, thanks to Colo, a bit at least, like that. Honestly, if we can make this four game winning streak right now, a 7-game winning streak, or if we win Eindhoven in between, an 8-game winning streak, that will help the team.
Oh, absolutely. It boosts confidence and also it boosts your solidification of the top 4.
And
Like
after
right,
these 4 games, including the Champions League and the Coppa Italia game in between, the next after that is Atalanta. And if you win four more games, maybe that helps you again in confidence.
yeah, I again for me, if they're able to streak to 8 or 9,
That is crazy.
if then there's a different conversation, there's a different tone that we have here. Do you think after seeing a new striker up there that Deshaun is bad or has a bad attitude? Yes to both. Yes to both.
I think
There's-
it's a combination of a lot of factors. Sorry, Dash, give your thought.
Go for it. Go for it.
I don't think that he is bad. Like, we know he has the talent. I think it's more so his bad attitude. But then you have to consider as well, you're seeing the same phase for the whole season or for a couple of years now as the main striker. You're not seeing a lot of rotation. You're seeing a striker that has a specific style. You see a striker that doesn't or barely passes the ball when he has it, that is trying to take shots from impossible situations. Of course, yeah, the more you take of those, a couple of them you hit. But you have an inconsistent striker up front that sucks energy out of you as well as a team. And to have a striker that is willing to pass now, having a striker that is keeping like, do you remember when we talked how good Lukaku would be because he is playing with his back to the goal? Guess how this goal today happened?
Back
Like
to goal.
a striker that can keep the ball for just those couple of seconds until somebody got free. That goal happened because of him. He occupied 3 that were around him. That's why Conceição and even somebody else was 100% free, like next to Conceição. It
Yep.
just happened to bounce to Conceição. And that's what happens when you have a striker that is informed, that knows how to keep the ball, and that helps the other players. And that is how that chance got created and thankfully scored.
And the crazy thing too about Mugnani is like there's nothing like, for example, Mugnani isn't like elite, right? He just has all the tangibles that you need.
He's good at everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like that's it. All you just need is someone that has good all around game, and look how much your offense opens. I'm not saying that the floodgates are there where we're doing better, but now you have a little bit of a wild card factor in the middle where before it was ridiculously predictable. Again, I think that is probably, unfortunately, I don't see the chances of affording him, but hands down one of the best moves we've done. And it's awesome. Because that's kind of one of the things that you need at this point is you need, again, if you look at the players that are succeeding really well at Juve right now, it's the all-arounders. Like, for example, right now, I have not seen nothing but guzzing for McKennie. What's McKennie? All-arounder. There isn't like a niche that he does. He's just kind of effective all around. He's not elite, not anything crazy, just good at being and covering positions. Malta has found 3 now adjustments and has turned things around at Juve. Weah as an attacking fullback. Gatti playing the Calafiori type role. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
That might be a bit of.
That's,
But he's sort of.
No,
Kinda.
honestly, I buy the Weah attacking fullback. I'm still not satisfied with Gatti in the Calafiori role because we saw like when
It
he
was
got into the
atrocious.
final, dude. But it's up until the final third, like he's good at keeping the ball, pushing forward and stuff like that.
But when he
everything
gets in the final third, like
it's
he
very
doesn't do
questionable.
anything himself. He just causes mayhem. So in
And
a sense, it sort of works.
And McKenny in the 10 as a non-passer, I don't buy that as well. But Weah as the attacking fullback, that is true. That worked so far.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of questionable about McKenny at the 10. Like, for example, yeah, as an aerial threat in the box, yes, but I don't know. He had, like, for example, he had some good presses where he's able to win the ball and facilitate counterattacks from the high press. I don't know. I'm kind of
This is actually from Albanese from GDS. So it's just UVFC reposting that. Obviously, the comments don't necessarily agree with it either.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's part
take.
that's true and also part that's not.
Yeah, I mean, again, Weah's played that role before, so it's again, it's not like everything's been revolutionized.
No, there is no revolution perhaps going on here. It's just a matter of actually finding something that works, playing with the system a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe loosening up his stinginess with who plays in what position and just getting creative, which is what we've been asking, is just try something different. And he did, and it was working. Okay, hey, what do you know?
yeah.
Why you try things?
I can't believe that turn Colo did. That turn was just so filthy.
Oh, it's filthy. Yeah, absolutely.
Skinned 2 guys. Just insane. Just insane debauchery by Colo there.
Hey, Dash, work is calling.
That's not work.
Ooh, who is it then?
Stop it. None of that. No, it's my team. We have a game tonight.
Hopefully you going hyped up now.
Hey man, best number 10 in the league. No.
Gonna show your awards off again.
I mean, I got another trophy, and I can flex those if you guys want.
Oh boy,
shit's easy now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Finally performing well. Was he though? Like he's been
okay.
Yeah,
hey, I mean, he had a great shot. That was a Dumfries. That was an amazing clearance by Dumfries.
He also took forever to finally get it off.
Yeah.
So
offensively, I don't think he was good at all. Sorry to say that.
No, he's just okay.
His passing was atrocious, but the defensive block that he built in with McKenny in the second half, that was great. Like they closed on the passing lanes, didn't allow Inter to get into any rhythm, not letting them pass through our midfield. Like second half, defensively, he was really good.
The other thing too, I think that was big, was the substitutions weren't bad.
All 3 of 5.
But what do you think about that? It was only 3.
I get it. The one thing where I was a little bit flabbergasted with was you should have put Mangula over Nico Gonzalez just to stretch out that back line.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been fine with that. You were keeping McKenny in because you wanted McKenny to effectively press. And then you had to take out Savona. I still don't understand how he's still playing or why he's playing. Just because of the risk that it carries, not tactically or performance wise. I mean, like his health. Yeah, I think the one thing probably, I think that's the big one where I would have put in Bangula. But like, for example, I don't have an issue with the players that he changed.
No, it's just the fact that he left 2 on the table.
Yeah, that's where I think for me, I think he was being conservative because he didn't want to risk anything per se.
You're risking by wearing people out as well.
Yeah, but he also doesn't want to risk the balance because, like, for example, He took out a defensive midfielder for another defensive midfielder. He took out a skill position player for another skill position player in Yildiz versus Conceição. He took out, I think, again, an all-around fullback for an all-around fullback / another option in the middle with Cambiasso. I think that, again, like, for example, the big change I probably would have done was, I would have taken out Gonzalez, probably thrown in Mbangula.
That's what I would have done as well.
And to be honest with you, unpopular opinion, I wouldn't have changed anyone besides maybe Thuram if he was tired. Because, like, McKennie effectively doing the high press was fine. Coop Myers doing a press was fine. I don't see a reason why you would put either. I'm drawing a blank. Well, obviously Luis isn't there, but like you wouldn't have anyone else to play. Like, for example, what are you going to do? Move Cambiasso into the midfield and throw Lloyd Kelly there? Lloyd Kelly would have been eviscerated.
No, but for sure, Bangula, you could have swapped out both your wingers.
Oh, I know. I don't.
And then maybe you leave one on the table. But you can't leave two guys.
No,
but
not two.
Here's your bench right now: Pinsolio, Perin, Costa, Rui, Kelly, Vlahovic, Mbangula.
No, it's all good. It's about them Mbangula.
Bangula should have got some minutes.
That was the obvious one I would have done with a couple of minutes to go at least.
I think they should have sent Dusan to the Conte Nasa, but that's my opinion. But yeah, I would have put in Mbangula. I don't see a reason why you don't take out Gonzalez and you put in Mbangula. I think it would have been way more effective, because then with Yildiz and Mbangula, you would have stretched them wide. But look, we're being picky. We won.
Yeah.
It doesn't really. It doesn't really fuck.
No, 100%.
Hey,
but
listen, we were the ones about to sign off, and you came back, so we had to bitch about something.
Yeah.
Bitch about me coming back.
Well, just showing up in the first place.
I was gonna say, just bitch about me coming.
Yeah.
I never bitched about you coming.
No, but if you want to, like, obviously save the legs of the players, that's the one I would have done, because he was running up and down that flank. That's my only nitpick with this sub situation.
Yeah, I think, again, for them, if they're able to close out PSV, draw. I don't care. Get a draw, a 1-0. Like I said, I don't care how the results happen as long as they happen. I've always been that guy. I've legitimately been that results guy. I don't give a shit about hipster ball or who's ever balls. As long as we get balls and nets, that's all I care about.
And that's what happened, so that's it. All that fucking matters. Coop kind of sucks.
He's like, Coop kind of sucks.
Yep.
He's got to figure that out. He's got to figure out Luis and Coop. Like, I'm sorry,
nice.
but Mota does not get a pass from me until he figures those guys out.
Oh, at least one of them.
He's got to figure something out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's starting to figure the other things out. We'll see. We're finally kind of positive, and I like it.
And
like how it feels.
And the crazy thing about it too is, like, the games that we have less possession are the games we do better in.
Almost this first half was saying me something different with 30% ball possession that we had.
We were pretty sloppy, yeah.
No, but if we have around 40-45, I'm comfortable with that. Because when we were at 40 or 45, that was okay. But when we let them play too much, that's
if you give them 70, right? If you give them anywhere near 70,
we gave them 70 to 65, and that's where it was.
Like, that's where, because the marking is terrible. Like, the team's marking is terrible.
Exactly.
So it's just like, it's perfectly fine. Like, for example, if you give the team 70, that's where it's like, whoa. But if it's like in between 40 in the 40s, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah. And we finished with 44, I believe. So that's good enough for me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dash. You good?
I'm good. I got nothing. Like, you guys expected me to come in here and just start yelling or something? Like, what the
I don't know. I mean, like I said, we were done, and then you showed up. So
I like I said, I was watching it, and then I had to come home after because I had it there. I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna actually watch it attentively and not listen to it while I was driving, and then I could actually, like, sit there and be like, okay, I see how. Yeah.
Inter objectively murdered because they lost to this Juve, and we did talk about Alberto Costa already. Like, there's really no reason. We don't know.
Yeah,
per se.
maybe except of was it 10 toes down that said maybe because of rhythm? Yeah, that could count. But if he doesn't play like after the Eindhoven game against in that spell with Cagliari, Verona, and
Mhm.
Empoli, and in however order that was, if he doesn't play there, like when will he play? You might as well send him to the next gen to get playing time.
If a
did.
Polbajic Savona is still playing, yeah, it makes you wonder. And
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Something. Maybe he showed up and he's like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
We signed him.
But Lloyd Kelly's getting minutes, so I don't.
You signed him.
What
Who?
do I know?
We will
Like-
find out, I guess.
Like I said, right now, I don't care what kind of balls. Just win them. That's the
Yeah.
only thing. That's the only thing right now. Who cares?
Balls.
I mean, I don't think we're going to see anything like clean systematic, which is perfectly fine because
Yeah.
I've never cared. I just don't like hipster ball. I don't like, the entire mentality that we need this kind of play style or this to be successful, where it's just like I
Clearly,
don't,
we don't. We don't need
you don't.
that. We need not that.
Fino Alafine will be upset that you're talking about the Zerbi that way again.
Stop it. We don't want to start this discussion again.
We already did.
Yeah,
You guys did it earlier? Oh, I was going to say, why? Because Marseille won?
Probably. Oh, I think I know the words he's saying there.
Vafanculo? Or merde? This is kind of like, honestly, though, this game's like a catch-22 because it's like if Inter win, then they would have gone up top. And
Yeah.
if they lost, Napoli's like it's just like I can't believe like I'm actually saying this, but like I would have rather had Lazio over the two.
Let's just take care of
You know
ourselves
what? But
again.
I
Let's
like
go take care of
Lazio.
ourselves.
I like Lazio being beneath us. So
I do too, but at the same time, I don't know if I could sit here and live with another Napoli Scudetto.
Well, Tento's now saying you drop out.
I said the same team. Honestly, we hate all of those three teams, but if I can choose, I'd pick Atalanta of them. Just because we
wouldn't
don't
be
have
mad.
Napoli talking about another title and Inter because it's Inter.
I would be fine with Atalanta fans trolling us saying that we bankrolled their Scudetto by buying Coop. I would be okay with it because then I don't have to hear the Neapolitans talk about it, and I don't have to hear Inter say 21, 21, 21.
I agree. I agree.
Like right now, hell,
Man,
if Milan was
can all
able,
of them bottle points?
I was gonna say, if Milan were somehow able to pop off a 12-game win streak, I'd be happy.
Yep.
Even though they have the quality to.
So
Leao's a bench player on that roster.
Tento's think Napoli's running out of steam. No Kfara.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that take.
Do you think to fall out of that top four even at this point?
The problem with 10 toes down, right? Like it's not a problem with him, but the issue is
Listen,
that
but I got problems with you.
I got beef. No, my thing is if it was under Spalletti, then yes, they would crash out because it was more Cavara was like a creative outlet where dude, Conte has them schemed to the point they're just like monotonely effective.
Robots, yeah.
Yeah. Like they are just straight monotone. Like there is no like I need this fancy thing, I need this fancy thing.
No creativity.
It's just so goddamn systematically just there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if there's any news here coming in. Chico's only the third Portuguese player to score for Juve against Inter in Serie A after Ronaldo and Rui Gilberto in '89.
Never had we never really carried that many Portuguese players. That's why.
No. Just post game stuff. Lots of post game stuff. Mkhitaryan, we are angry. We wanted to win. No shit. Especially after the first half in which we crafted so much and you did nothing with it. In the second half, Juve grew a lot. We were convinced that we were playing very well, but we conceded too much. Knowing that we are strong sometimes, we relax too much. Sounds like somebody I know.
Like I said, don't care. We won. Who cares? Suck it.
Ugh. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're talking about Inter, Napoli. Of course, Inter we hate the most, so we don't want them to win. I know we hate Napoli, I get it. But at the end of the day, honestly, fuck, just worry about ourselves. That will sort it shit out with very little intervention from ourselves. I mean, we intervened a little bit today, sure, but that's just one game. We just gotta get that top 4. Honestly, now we're in it. We just got to keep on at it and not slip like these other teams are starting to. We started, and this is the thing that happens. Teams that start slow and pick it up, like look at Milan now, they're starting to pick it up. Roma even, getting a bit more traction later on in the season as compared to early on. And now everyone that started off strong started to pull it back a little bit. So 13 games, still a lot to happen. And we're going to be here for all of it.
By the way,
I will anyways. Maybe not Dash. He fucks off all the time. But.
And because Kamaboko mentioned Tottenham, they beat Manchester United today in
God, that was hilarious.
Dude,
that was hilarious.
Such a bad football game, man. Oh my god.
Keys Gompacho was like, why do you guys hate, or why do you hate Napoli? The only Northerners that matter are Juve. So if they're out of it, root for Napoli over.
It just has a thing for like the South. I don't know, maybe because they're not represented. It's Palermo. Maybe Palermo can do something again.
No, it's just because Napoli fans are like the spawn, like just spawns. Like they're just like before they were just kind of like, we had Maradona, like they won the Scudetto, and like now they're like, we won the Scudetto before Juve was able to get back on top. That's why, like, if they win this one this year, it's just gonna be annoying. Like it really, really is. Like they're like the definition of Philly fans. Like I hate to say it to you, German Dave. Like it's just the toxicity.
I'm not toxic.
I know. Eddie's probably said there. He's like, hey man, what the fuck? No, but like
why am I catching sprays?
He's like, why am I? No, but like seriously though, like Napoli is the Philadelphia of Italy. It just is. Just based on like how the fans are per se.
Well, we used to call it the Detroit of Italy, but I guess you a little biased, perhaps.
No, 10 toes down says Cowboy fans. No. You want to know who Cowboy fans are? Is I was gonna say Milan, but they won a title recently.
They won. Oh my god, no.
No, we don't have a Dallas Cow. We technically.
Oh my god, I don't dare to say it, but that's what I'm thinking.
I think we're more of the Dallas Cowboys at this point.
Does the Coppa Italia count to not qualify us for that? Please, I don't want to be the Dallas Cowboys here.
My concern is like we're like the Dallas Cowboys currently.
God damn.
Juve's like the Yankees, but I mean, if we're keeping it, we are the Yankees.
Fuck, yeah, I became what I hate most.
Inter's the Boston Red Sox.
Stay away from Detroit. I do stay away from Detroit. That's the point.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad if you go out to like the actual like.
Yeah, once you get out of the city.
Yeah, once you get out of the city.
What are the Milan teams? Like what cities?
So like
in the US is Milan.
I would say Inter's like the Boston Red Sox if we're keeping it baseball.
Yeah.
Because if we're the Yankees, they're the Red Sox. It's just the animosity between the two.
And then Milan's the other New York team that nobody really cares about except the guys from Staten Island.
The Mets. The Mets. The Mets.
But even like hockey, right? The Islanders. Who cares about the Islanders?
If we looked at it from hockey terms.
Oh man.
I would say this.
Boston.
From if I were to go 90s hockey, like the good shit,
I would say would be
I would say this. I would say the Inter are the Rocky or the Colorado Avalanche and Juve were the Detroit Red Wings. Because you knew when those two were playing, they were scrapping every single time.
But I mean, there's so much. It's hockey. There's always scrapping. Did you see what happened last night against Canada and the U.S.?
Well, yeah,
they dropped the gloves before the game even started.
Yeah, because we need to show you hosers who's the real alpha dog around these parts.
Well, you do have the Maple Leaf. You have the Maple Leaf as your captain, Austin Matthews. So I mean, You'll make it to where it matters and then fail. So good luck.
Well,
with
I
that.
mean, in theory, my Red Wing Dylan Larkin scored against you hosers. That's actually,
Oh, man.
I'm actually happy that happened for hockey because, like, dude, the All-Star games are shit. And this
Yeah.
is, like, finally something different.
I still didn't watch it. In F1 terms, are
I
definitely
still didn't
Ferrari.
watch it.
No, I saw the highlights, the X shit. No, I mean it was late. I was tired. In F1 terms, we're definitely Ferrari. That's an easy one though.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
we
yeah.
technically are Ferrari.
Yeah, that's
like,
that is the closest comparison you can find in sports.
the Coyotes. Oh no, the Coyotes would be like, what's a team that can never keep an owner? Inter. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, the Washington football team, or Washington Commanders, or Washington Redskins that change their owner like every 3 years.
Best road. There's no okay. The Battle of Ontario is like the apparent derby between Juve and Fiorentina. Only one team cares. Oh fuck. Okay, we definitely digress this one.
Piemonte Calcio. I miss those days.
Yeah. This be the Redskins to me. Yeah, I mean, it just means you're old and you can't move on. That happens.
Fair enough.
You're passed around like a never-ending blunt. Yeah, there you go. Puff, puff, pass. Remember the rules.
Inter passed around like a never-ending blunt. That's funny.
Oh, my back. Oh, that's from that's Idiocracy. Pretty sure it's from Idiocracy. My back hurts anyways. All that fucking shoveling. Jesus Christ, it's not stopping. It's so much. We actually had a snow day on Thursday.
Yeah.
It was good for Friday, and then it just started snowing. You must be getting that in Detroit, are you not?
Oh yeah, we got like 8 inches.
Oh, you guys are so immature. All of you, all three of you. Oh boy. Okay. Well, on that note, I already did an outro, so Dash, you're gonna have to do another outro.
Later, bitches. Done.
That's it.
Oh, I can do it. German Dash, can you do your Canadian accent? All right, I can do the outro in Canadian.
I'm confused where he is from now.
Oh, man. Yeah, I
You're
know.
Dash. Oh,
All right there,
this
bud.
guy.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to this good old stream here. If you make sure you do the old like and subscribe, make sure you do that. Right there, bud. Because we need you to consume more content because it's good for you there, eh? And then make sure you also pay attention to the after hours because that'll get released tomorrow, and we get to listen to some fun shenanigans there where we talk about the Super Bowl and some other things, and we bob it out, and we make fun of Valentine's Day. So on that note, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next one there, bud.
Wonderfully executed.
Oh,
Good gosh darn hosers.
that was incredible. You deserve an Oscar for that.
Yeah, that episode's out in 6 hours and 15 minutes, midnight Eastern time, 6 a.m. for your Euro guys, for your morning commutes. All right, guys. Thanks again for it's a Juve. Fuck Inter. Fuck all those bastards.